enough. Life can get so mad and life can get so tough. They can't handle nothing, that's why I do this stuff. That's why I wrote this stuff, that's how we hold it down, this love. Hit Istanbul like 3-4, when I call me that's plus 44. You know me, you know the score, you know what the hell we do this for. They wanna sleep in the name like Moldavore. I'm around but they wanna call me to go. I know what they're saying but really though, this flame just burning in my soul. Are you a villain, are you an angel? Are you willing, are you able? Are you a villain, are you an angel? Are you willing, are you able? Yeah. You know what, on that grind, disruptive, yeah, from time, shaking up the norm, you know why. Original, tell you why. Basic, yo, that's your guy. I got different hands in pies, international ties, in the studio till sunrise. You know what, on that grind, disruptive, yeah, from time, shaking up the norm, you know why. Original, tell you why. Basic, yo, that's your guy. Got different hands in pies, international ties, in the studio till sunrise. Stumble like 3-4, when I call me that's plus 44. You know me, you know the score, you know what the hell we do this for. They wanna sleep in the name like Moldavore. I'm around but they wanna call me to go. I know what they're saying but really though, this flame just burning in my soul. Are you a villain, are you an angel? Are you willing, are you able? Are you a villain, are you an angel? Are you willing, are you able? Yeah. You know what, on that grind, disruptive, yeah, from time, shaking up the norm, you know why. Original, tell you why. Basic, yo, that's your guy. I got different hands in pies, international ties, in the studio till sunrise. You know what, on that grind, disruptive, yeah, from time, shaking up the norm, you know why. Original, tell you why. Basic, yo, that's your guy. Got different hands in pies, international ties, in the studio till sunrise.
Are we back? Are we back? Asha Sharma! Are we back? Who is Spencer? I don't remember him. All hail Tim Dog. Are we back? Maybe not. Will this age badly? I don't care. 'Cause we're back. Oh, we're back. Xbox back. Exclusive. My house social. Ah, what an interesting turn of events, huh? What an interesting turn of events. Oh, Bashi Washi with the 5. Guys, Habibi, watch your back. Bots and ponies are gunning for you. Buy some security, man. With that lawyer money and IG income. I'm gonna need some security, bro. Because I'm gunning everybody, bruv. I'm coming for everyone. Bots, ponies, everyone. Everyone deserves to get clotted, bruv. I say this where things have not really manifested itself physically, but what an interesting turn of events. What an interesting turn of events. It seems there is hope, and that's the word, hope. In competition, in Xbox finally getting their shit together, man. We needed this. The moment it got announced when Xbox Y article came through, boom, the energy shifted. fucking the entire gaming industry. Everyone discourse, even PlayStation guys saying, you know what, fucking, we need this to happen because the space was dead. The space was so dry. Xbox finally realized the shit that I've been saying for ages. And if you've been a member of this fucking channel, you know since what, November, December, I've been telling you that the whole fucking shift has been felt within Xbox. So much that they're on a mad scramble. What they're going to show at Xbox Showcase, Developer Direct, the loss of hits with Game Pass subscribers, all sorts of shit. And now what? What's happening, bro? The leadership, the AI lady fucking doing what Phil's Dominus Maximus Aurelius expired Spencer couldn't do, bro. She is standing in the face of the execs that put her in this place. Maybe they realize, oh shit, the AI game wasn't enough. And I know you ain't thinking, guys, you're such a bot. Look at you celebrating all of this, but I am one of the few people in this fucking space that just wants competition. It is better for everybody. Guys, on a Thursday, Aero Nation, we have to go live because fucking it's crazy. It's crazy, man. We have seen, since Xbox's whole strategy shift, announcement of its third-party thing, sucked the life out of the industry. Nah, Xbox is dead. Hang it up. Thank you, Bessie. Bro, we have seen the life sucked out of the entire industry, but especially Xbox community, and so many just played the corpo game. So many bucked the trend for the sake of their channel, for the sake of viewership, for the sake of the hardcore Xbox fanboys who would just basically parrot whatever the Xbox would say they fucking did, even if at the very cost of the soul of the brand. They just prove themselves that they care about their own channel or they care about the narrative of the Xbox brand, even if it costs them everything. And, you know, I've been one of the few people, the ex-Xbox people who said, fuck that. No way. No way. This is not good enough. I came to PC, built a beast PC, and I still vociferously defended exclusives. So much so that the moment PlayStation announced that they were going back to exclusivity, I said, well done. Even at the cost of my fucking elite enjoyment, at least it's better for the industry. I support it. Boom. What did I do? Bought the Pro. Why? Because some of us don't fucking rely on money from YouTube channel to do this shit. Some of us are in this space because we're in it for the source. We're in it for the memes. We're in it for the truth. We actually believe what we say. And it's a rare commodity. You need to recognize that shit. How many times did I get it? Fuck, I know it's Alex in the PC bot community. Oh no, it's Alex. He's a nice guy, but we are polar opposites of this entire debate. And he's completely wrong. It's completely wrong. Completely wrong about the whole thing, about the role of exclusivity in this space, about what it's done to gaming to take us to where we are now, about what platform level exclusivity has done to rise the tide in this space. And now what? $1 trillion Microsoft fucking has to go back to the drawing board. Why? We announced that they just went down and reduced the Game Pass thing, which we'll talk about maybe on Saturday because it's a different topic. But today, we have to talk about this woman. Asha Sharma is a fucking beast already. What is going on? Don't count the chickens or whatever till they're hatched or whatever they say. Until all this manifests itself. How does it work? I have a keen idea of how this will manifest. The wording was very clear from Asha Sharma, in my opinion, about where they're going. But it was this manifesto. This manifesto sounded so much better than the kind of corporal babble that we get from her predecessors. It actually sounded convincing. And she's built up goodwill because of successive changes immediately off the bat. The things that people used to come at me for. It's like Asha Sharma. How can I hate Asha Sharma when Asha Sharma is doing the very things I have said that she needs to do? Starting with, this is an Xbox. Killed it. First thing she did was kill that stupid ad that everyone came at me for, because I spent, 24 hours gunning that ad, putting pictures of this is an Xbox, getting a colonoscopy and all that shit. How many people came at me? Oh no, Alex came at me. He's crashing, bro. They're like, shut the fuck. Listen, man. Listen, do you guys deserve an Xbox or ex-Xbox guy who tells you the fucking truth? No chance. No chance, because the fucking corporate cuck channels are still going strong. They'll just fucking feed into your confirmation bias all the time. All the fucking time. But the truth stands head and shoulders above. It wasn't just fanboyism. It was real understanding of what the business needs to do. This $1 trillion company doesn't even fucking understand. But this woman, Asha Sharma, this lady has surprised me. I will say so far, and I still say it's early, recency bias or galore. There's a lot of statements. I'm sure there's going to be some egg in the face moments, but it's changing. We are seeing, finally, changes. Real changes. Since 2022, I was watching this Phil Spencer's meandering commitment to gaming. It was weird. They went and chewed on this ABK deal. You know, with the 2022, that was dog shit, that had the Xbox community on my throat. I had death threats. I had to make a fucking rap tune to diss track on these Xbox hardcore, because that's what they want. They want to be told what they want to hear. Oh, Xbox is safe. Oh, this is an Xbox is good. Yeah, gaming everywhere is good. Oh, we're gonna get your money. F off, man. That shit. And now $1 trillion Microsoft understands that in order to withstand an appreciable brand and no longer distracted by AI, the little shits, that they need to actually do something. Asha Sharma came out from the outside looking in, and she realized, hold on a minute, we need to fucking... And this is why it's actually fucking amazing how this has panned out. How has someone from the outside, AI bot, come in, had a look at the business in the space of a few weeks and realized, oh, right. We know when she said, hear you. We all laughed at that. We're like, okay, hear you. Just what? In response to exclusives. And we still don't know how it will pan out. But all I'm saying is, for the first time in a very long time, the Xbox executive that's come in seems to have a finger on the pulse and is flying in the face of the mandate that the corporate bots gave at the top. Game Pass. Too expensive. Took it, said, we're taking COD out. No more bullshit. We're gonna make it cheaper. Great move, but also at the cost of Call of Duty, which might also be a double-edged sword because it opens the floodgates for other first-party games coming out. But like I've said on this channel and on Twitter or wherever, fuck Game Pass if it means bringing back exclusives, bringing back competition. I don't give a shit about value in gaming. I care about competition more than anything, because this is an art form. This is a space where art thrives. And so if you're looking for value or look at value gaming, and I'm not trying to bemoan more access to gamers, but what I'm saying is you need to fundamentally value quality first. If it's an art form, then value the art. No lies, 78 Inc. with a $10. Good, thank you, man. He goes, she surprised me. Yeah, she surprised me. She came in, cleaned the house, and made changes immediately. Makes you really think, what the heck was Phil and Sarah doing? Now, I don't know what's going on. Like, we could say, oh, a lot of people are saying that they you know, Xbox execs had set them up to fail to replace them with Asha Sharma. But the close proximity of her appointment and her just instantly gutting things is remarkable. This is an Xbox dead, great. And I thought, okay, that's a good move. She actually has some awareness of good fucking common sense, that you don't absolutely scupper your own brand by telling everyone, don't need to buy this. Your toilet's an Xbox. My face is an Xbox. My arse cheeks are an Xbox. This is an Xbox. Nah, she killed it. She killed it. Then she made a statement and it was saying all the right things on paper, but I was like, what the fuck does that actually mean? Bring the renegade spirit of Xbox back, focus on console first, and she's reiterated that now. And then she's talked about how she's going to make sure that it's all about, and it's statements like, focus on that, there's access. We'll go through the statements in a bit, but power of this thing, making sure this is console first, console first, console first. How many times in the last couple of years I said consoles have been relegated? You're third-class citizens if you're on Xbox consoles, and despite that, people still sucked off Xbox because PlayStation was getting those games with updates like Hellblade 2 and Starfield and all the games, like even down from Hi-Fi Rush running better on PlayStation, not the Pro, that didn't even come out at that point. still suck them off. I'm like, you are console hardcore fanboys. You're not even on PC. Why the fuck are you sucking them off? Because Xbox, the flag, and Xbox the flag became Microsoft Gaming, and I made a video on it showing the fucking transition from Xbox to Microsoft Gaming. I'll show you what. If you don't understand what the fuck, they were expressly saying you weren't enough. You're a piece of shit. They were saying we have a primary market with PlayStation. Now that doesn't mean that they're going to completely forsake exclusives. You need to understand the reality of the situation here. They're not literally just going out and saying, oh, bye-bye PlayStation. This is going to be manifesting itself in very carefully in one, specifically, in my opinion, timed exclusives. But even if it's timed exclusives, and I think it needs to be way more than that, it just means that they're actually starting to realize what the value of the brand is. Xbox has come out with this is Xbox. We are Xbox. It's a very strong message. She's out there telling you what Xbox actually means. Finally, today she announced they're killing, or actually, Tom Warren had a scoop that they're dropping the Microsoft Gaming thing, and now it's confirmed. And where's my video where I said Xbox loses the console war? Yeah. And I will bring it up. Let me mute this. Let me show you the hypocrisy of the executive. Hey, here we go. This is the video I released when Xbox bullshitted you.
We know that exclusive games from our Microsoft studios are what originally turned so many of us into Xbox fans. My team and I take our commitment to you seriously, to make Xbox
the best place for you to play.
So we made the decision that we're going to take 4 games to the other consoles.
Just 4 games.
Not a change to our kind of fundamental exclusive strategy. So if you're on those other platforms and you see these 4 games coming, please don't take it as some signal. They are not Starfield or Indiana Jones.
What you see, the imagery there is quite clear. What I'm showing you is the elimination of the Xbox brand, forsaking it for Microsoft. You see the Xbox logo being severed. That was the biggest problem. The Xbox went in and just fucking shat on its own identity. It was the biggest insult to gamers. The biggest insult to the brand. Biggest insult, biggest announcement that they thought that you guys were not enough. Fundamentally, they thought they could ride on the coattails of their parent brand, and it's absolutely atrocious. And I'll play.
This is about delivering great exclusive games for you that ship on platforms where Game Pass exists.
That logo there, that needed to disappear. In the space, that logo needed to disappear. And they've announced that they're bringing back Xbox back. They finally understand that this faceless corporation has only one real inroads into society in terms of cultural movement, and that's gaming. But after chasing AI so vigorously and failing, they realize, shit, what do we do? And that should give you an idea of why you should never have absolute faith in any corporation, including Sony as well. We've seen the bullshit that from them this entire generation. We've got David Jaffe's scathing comments today that set people off, and a lot of people agree for a reason. So this is why you should never, including Asha Sharma, don't take them at face value, but you have to judge them by their actions. Right now it's a lot of words, but even with the words, the statement is clear. The manifesto is clear. Washi, thank you so much for the $20 super chat. Goes, nah, guys, I like you and I like Alex. Both are my boys. Having disagreement is healthy. Both of you have valid points of view. Don't get dragged into Twitter hate mobs. I trust you and respect your takes. I appreciate that. No, me and Alex always go back and forth. We are very strongly minded about what we think, but that doesn't mean that we hate each other. Starfield is actually my favorite first-party game since 2020. That's just G Park. Good to see you, man. Oh, Alex is here as well. Oh. I know exclusive anti-consumer, by the way. I just want to see the blood and mayhem. Don't do that. I don't give a shit what you think about your wrong opinions, Gene. You are wrong. You are wrong. It's not anti-consumer. Ultimately, if anyone understands gaming as an art form, it's you. You understand gaming as an art form. So why do you have this close-minded thing that, you know, give access to everyone and that's what's pro-consumer? It's an art form. You need to fucking save it. You sanctify it, bruv. Now this is what platform and level exclusivity will do. It will make them fucking realize that we want to stand on our own 2 feet as Xbox and not rely on this lazy drive-by because we've got PlayStation there and they're gonna fucking buy en masse. This is the platform level competition has molded the space. It is not a fucking alien. It's not a theory. It's not anything like that. It's just fact. Historical fact. You've had execs from Sony come out and say it. The whole first party lineup that PlayStation guys have to fucking jizz over and have jizz and swallow that shit. What happened? Who created that? It was because of the 360 and the competition in the space that they fucking invested at the tail end of the PS3 generation to do that in the first place. Sean Layden said it. Everyone knows it. It's fucking historical fact. You think, guys, it's more nuanced. I'm not a fan of framing things as pro or anti-consumer either. I'm just saying, as a PC player, I want my games on PC. Gene, I am a PC gamer as well. But the difference between me and you, Gene, is that I can forsake my personal enjoyment for the greatness, the better good, because I want that competition. So I can be on a selfish level. Oh no, it's Alex. Oh no, it's fanboy content coming back. Oh no, it's Alex. Xbox fanboy. Where's your noise? I want to see Oh No It's Alex really fucking go at it. Let's see Oh No It's Alex's fucking Twitter page. This guy better be fucking raging at this. Oh, how dare you? It's a backward step. Let's see. Oh, what? I'm sorry, Alex. What was this? I'm seeing nothing. Today, he just retweeted Hideo Kojima. And then he says, what if Xbox brought Mixer back? The energy levels are discombobulated, blood. What happened, bruv? I thought you hated exclusivity, but when an Xbox you want to bring Mixer back? Get the out of here. Gene, I didn't skip out on my PC like Alex did. I'm not a little communist, little built his PC from the back of a fucking bin, bruv. I spent serious money on this build on my PC, so of course I would rather have Soros on my fucking PC, bro. But at the same time, the entire space is reinvigorated, and it's not console war content. It's the entire space and how the developers and publishers now have pressure to stand on their own 2 feet in an ideal fucking scenario where Xbox actually does go full exclusive. That's the point. That's the point. Where is it? Yeah, Bashi, I'm exposing it. Where is the energy for anti-consumer? Oh no, it's Alex. He just didn't even. He saw the news and said, "Bring back Mixer." Because why bring back Mixer? Because Xbox is back. That's why fucking. Oh no, it's Alex said, "Bring back Mixer," because he knows Xbox is back. He wants to feel the energy back. He just doesn't want to admit it. Admit it. That's the reality, bruv. Listen, I'm a divisive character. I am fucking crazy. You know, we all know it. But I know what I'm talking about, bruv. I know what I'm talking about. And despite my madness, despite my craziness, I will tell you right now, what I'm saying is for the betterment of the entire industry. It's not my personal mandate against PlayStation fanboys. If it was, I would be doing what Alex is doing and saying exclusivity sucks. Oh, exclusivity is disappearing. Bring back gaming. We're making money. Blah blah blah. If PlayStation fanboys were at the forefront of my fucking priorities, I would be doing what everyone else did. But I am one of the few singular almost figures that's in the Xbox spaces that had the fucking testicles to stand by what I said, includes Lord Addict. Shout out to you. Bring back 320 by 200 resolution. Bring back Bill Gates. Bring back Windows Phone. Bring back Zune. Oh, bring back antagonist gaming. Look, What does it mean? I'll tell you what's actually going to happen. From her statement, it sounds like to me that they talk about spacing release of titles. Don't expect wholesale exclusives right off the bat. Guys, check out my tweet. Thank you, Gene. Let me check out your tweets. What is Gene Park saying? Let's see what fucking Gene Park is saying. Gene, I love you, but I swear to God, if you fucking laser me with some retarded logic, I will fucking laser you, bruv. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see what Gene is saying. Let's see what Gene is saying. I saw this tweet. I assume to say PlayStation will die. That's a fucking sick tweet. Gene's tweets are fucking sick. Imagine being in. Wait, what the fuck are you talking about? Oh, he copied BG. Do it. Bring back. Yeah, I agree with BG. Bring back the console war. We need it. What did you say? Go crazy with the war. Upload a video of Asha personally setting a mountain of Fable discs on fire like she's the Joker. Show her personally pressing backspace on the entire PS. I would love it. Fucking would love that. Please make it happen. Nothing is set in... I saw this, and you're right. Nothing is set in stone, but personally, I never once thought you can't put the GD back in the bottle. I thought different. I'll be honest with you. I thought that when Pandora's box is open, the floodgates are open. How do you... When you get a taste of the flavor of those PlayStation sales, it's like fucking fentanyl or crack. They can't go back. That's why Dreamcast guy still does meth. But what else have you said? But I agree with you. I do agree with you. I agree with you that it... Oh, well, I agree with you that I didn't... Well, I could see that... I didn't think they would bring it back. I didn't think that once you cross that bridge, that's it. It's done. It's over. Fuck exclusive. They do nothing for me as a PC gamer. Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Well, PC can stand on its own two legs. Yeah? PC can stand on its own two legs. Listen, most games are multi-plat anyway, but I'm talking about platform level competition. Who are the market leaders? Nintendo and PlayStation. What are they doing? Is Nintendo doing forsaking exclusivity? Where do I see them? They're seen as the harbingers of creativity, the fucking apex of creativity, and they don't fucking bother capitulating at all. Everything is on their platform. And what is that? Does that harm the industry? Does Nintendo harm the industry? Burn the Fable 5 PS5. Fucking, I would love that. You know what I would love? And I know it's not going to happen. If they cancelled the announcements of this game, they could never do that. Like Fable. Holy shit. That would send such an insane message. It will never happen. It will never happen. It will never happen. But Nintendo doesn't. And PlayStation going back and saying, fuck that. PC money is not good enough. We're going to focus on our single player games being on our console. And we're going to focus on it. And it's absolutely the right move. I mean, why would they capitulate now? They are the Kellogg's of the industry. They are the fucking cereal everyone buys. Everyone talks about gaming in the UK. Oh, what you going to play on? I'm going to play on PlayStation. PlayStation just means gaming in the UK. Cancel them all. No, leave them off Steam. Well, a lot of people are talking about PC exclusivity. What does it mean? Obviously, PC is always... The next Xbox is a PC, so don't even think about PC being allowed. Guys, I'm going to be honest. Exclusives won't do anything to Xbox unless they go back and money hack games from Sony like 360 days. Besides that, at the moment, nothing will make people go back to the Xbox ecosystem. Bashi, that's a good point to make. And I am not a fan of third-party money hacking. That, for me, doesn't do that much. However, in this space, you have PlayStation that aggressively money hats. So Bashi is right, because we saw Mass Effect, Bioshock, all of these games are third-party games. Gears of War was actually made by Epic, but these are third-party games, or published by Microsoft. It's Gears of War, but still, they were third-party games, and Xbox returned fire with that. And I don't like it as a policy. There's something I just don't like. But them doing so, Bashi is right. It fucking made PlayStation say, oh, fucking hell, man. They lost out on Mass Effect for years, about Bioshock for years, and Xbox built an identity off the back of it. Whilst no one had, PlayStation or Xbox didn't really have that many first-party studios. So he's absolutely right. And PlayStation is not holding back on his money hatting. We've seen that in the entirety of this generation. So I do agree, although I hate money hatting. But it's... If you're in a space that competitors is doing it, what did you just sit back and go, oh, la, 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 kumbaya, my lord? And that's what fucking Phil Spencer was doing. He was too cozy, bro. There was too much estrogen flowing out of that man, bro. He was not... And ironically, it took a lady like Asha Sharma come in and bam, she's got bigger fucking testes than Phil Spencer, because she came in and she fucking made the moves like Get rid of this is an Xbox. We're not calling it Windows fucking gaming. Chop the price of Game Pass. Get the fuck Call of Duty out of here. We're gonna focus on console first, unlike you bastards. Not everything's an Xbox. My toilet's not an Xbox. Your face is not an Xbox. Finally, the level of that competition and discourse this will be elevated from this fucking homogenous, dry sea of everything is everywhere, and you've just sucked the lifeblood of this industry. My theatrics aside, I'm telling you, this is the right move. And if they double down and commit, they will succeed. Phil Spencer comes out in that interview with Kind of Funny, goes, oh, I promise you if Starfield is a 10 out of 10 game, still won't make a difference. Motherfucker, how can you even say that? It's not like you're sitting on the fucking, you're sitting on a pedestal with Xbox and having a whole decade worth of great fucking games that you have a legacy and goodwill that you've built. You had an entire failed generation. So what the fuck did you think? Who on earth is expecting a singular game to change your fate? 3 games, 5 games, 10 games wouldn't change the fucking fate of Xbox. But you are now a mega publisher. You have more publishers than anyone, than Sony, than Nintendo. The whole thing about Xbox has no games is dead. It is fucking dead. That narrative is gone. Quality-wise, you saw them last year already. You saw the Metacritic ratings of their PlayStation sat down a fucking, 22 or 12 or somewhere down below, not even in top 5. And after all that rallying with ABK and all the fighting and all the Xbox fans fighting for this brand to actually grab and chisel its teeth, the moment you secured everything, you fucking went multi-plat. And it was disgraceful. And it hurt the industry. Do you leave Steam if you are in charge? It's not even conscionable at this point. Xbox, when I say a Pandora's box, Steam is just not even conscionable. Your next console is an PC hybrid, whatever the fuck it's called. It's a hybrid console. You can't even take out Steam out of it. But Steam will murk your fucking console sales. But listen, just don't. We're talking about platform holders here. Platform holders between Microsoft, Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo. Start there first before you're bold enough to forsake Steam. Because Asha Sharma in her fucking blog says we are way behind on PC. It's a very frank blog here. Philly was a friend. Asha is a business shark. It's about time we had some fucking sharks in this space. You're right. Needs some shots. Guys, jerk off later. People are waiting. People are waiting. Where? What? Where? I don't know what people are waiting. What do you mean people are waiting? I looked at my fucking thing. The Xbox needs real exclusives. Xbox PC Store exclusives. Well, if they have the appetite, they have to fucking fix that shit first. And I agree with you. Fix that shit. But I don't know how they can't fix. They're in the PC space. Microsoft Windows is a fucking PC company. They can't even fix that shit. They need to sort that shit out. Well, let's go through what the hell she's actually talking about in this space. Let's go through the blog. And I'm not a sucker for little statements here and there, but this is a strong statement. I can almost hear her delivering this fucking speech to a whore. We are Xbox. Xbox has always been different. And that's the thing. Different from what? What is it different from? What do you think it's different from? It's different from Microsoft. It's been its own thing. That is the renegade. Xbox was the outlier. That's what I'm hoping she's alluding to. We started with a simple idea. Games should bring people together through shared experience. This is the, I don't give a shit. That led to the first Xbox 2001. Live in 2002, which changed the game. Thank you, Xbox. New ways to connect from friends. Achievements, which Xbox fucking was back when Xbox was actually fucking innovating. Blah, 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 blah. We have work to do. The first sub-paragraph is admitting we got loads of things. And look, players are frustrated. The only time you've seen that kind of disclosure was Phil come up on Kind of Funny Games after the CMA fucking absolutely blasted his back doors in and blocked the ABK deal. And then he was looking deflated as fuck. He's like, and even Paris Lily's looking like he got a deer in the fucking headlights. He's like, what the fuck is going on? That's when you got that kind of disclosure. This is a written bit This is not spur of the moment. This is predetermined. There is intent behind these words that has the sign off of everyone. We have work to do. Players are frustrated. Amazing. New feature drops on console have been less frequent. First thing, focuses on console. Amazing. Our presence on PC isn't strong enough. Amazing. Who talks like this in a fucking press release? This is holding their hands up to saying, we done fucked up. Gaz was right. All hail Gaz. Oh no, it's Alex is a communist peasant. Fuck it. I love you, Alex. Pricing is getting harder for people to keep up with. What does that mean? I reckon with the pricing bit, you're going to start to actually potentially see Xbox Series X and S actually get cheaper. They might do a price reduction, and I'll tell you why later on in this very blog. And core experiences like search, discovery, social, personalization still feel too fragmented. Facts. Developers and publishers are asking for more. So she's making developers and publishers are also asking for more. We didn't really think about the whole developer and publisher element. We thought, okay, they're just doing their bits, but she's holding their hands up. And this is a message not only to fucking fans, it's to publishers and other developers. I know you want more. Better tools. The tools! Better insights and a platform that helps them grow faster. At the same time, a new generation of players is coming online with different expectations. Their time is split across media and everything else is competing for their attention. This was such a divisive comment when Matt Booty or someone else made that comment, but it's true. It's true. For me, even us older bods, we're on Instagram, we're sharing reels, we're making fucking dank memes. Everything is competing with everything. So how do you deal with that? How do you reconcile with that? Well, do you sacrifice? This is where the dangerous step lies, where a lot of companies will make missteps. They expect more content in familiar places, and this is where you're like, oh, they're going mobile. Oh, they're going mobile. Want to shape the... And it's funny because there was some reporting that Xbox was going to abandon their mobile store, and then she comes out directly and says, no, we're not doing that. Sorry. Socialize together, not just play together. These changes are happening in the industry that reshapes us, blah, blah, blah. Console remains largely... This is interesting. Console remains large and stable. So that's an admission that they're not forsaking console, and it makes a distinction between consoles and PC. And that statement says it is stable, which means Windows recognizes that they still have a core fan base. We have a lot of goodwill where the vast majority of their Game Pass subs reside. It'll be console. Windows now represents more players and more hours and is increasingly where competition is most intense. That is very important. We've seen multiple fucking developers come in at GDC and wherever. Well, you see all the what's it called? Not polls, the surveys that they do, and they're just remarkably PC first now. Players have access to more games than ever before. Even as the cost and time to build blockbuster titles continue to rise, putting pressure on what games get made and how risk is taken. In fact, some of the biggest recent hits are coming from small teams or even single creators. Absolutely, they are. Unlike Kiln, though. Kiln, rest in peace. Kiln's got like 3 players. There's more people watching this fucking stream than people playing Kiln. So, Double Fine, you need to fix up or do something. It might be a good game. I don't know, but dank memes. And places like Roblox are producing experiences that rival major franchises in scale. More players also choose... This is interesting. More players are also choosing subscriptions and services as their way to play, with expectations set around instant access, ongoing value, and libraries that evolve. A lot of the Xbox changes to the Game Pass thing, a lot of people were assuming, oh, well, actually, fuck. And it's true. They've bled subscribers. So for her to make that statement, I find it interesting. I do. Industry has become global, competitive, blah, 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 blah. More than half of the market's revenue, players, and growth are happening outside our core markets. Again, more concerning. I don't want to just do anything that indicates my throat is fucked. That they're going to go mobile or something. Developers are increasingly competing with the most... Developers there are... but the rest of the world is not just a large market. Developers there are increasingly competing with the most established Western studios, combining scale, speed, and a willingness to reinvent genres many once considered mature. Hey, what the fuck? That's been interesting. That's interesting. The model that got us here won't be the one that takes us forward. Deep. What does that mean? What does that mean? She's talking about where, you know, the global market, talking about the competition in the space, because the Far East Asia is kicking the shit out of Western devs, and they're talking about their speed and agility. And we've seen markets like Korea, we've seen China come in, and they're just fucking killing it. They're killing it, and they're reinventing genres like we've seen them murk it. So there's an acknowledgement there about the challenges that are presented globally. And they'll talk about where they're focusing next, which will make more sense and lends credence to these things. Oh shit! I went down. Where'd I go? Xbox will be where the world plays. Now this sounds like hubris, so let's see. What does Xbox become in the next era? It's the existential question. Where are you seeing Xbox in the future? Just, are you going to sacrifice? Are you going to sacrifice the lifeblood, the DNA of Xbox and all the decades, well, apart from the Xbox One generation, of goodwill you built? It was a fluke. You did it with Xbox, with the original Xbox, with Halo. You got Halo, boom, the unicorn. Unicorn changed the fate. Then you led with the 360, changed the face of online gaming, blah, boom, and then you fucked it up royally. But now you're at a crossroads. Where do you want Xbox to be? A mega publisher that just looks at numbers and a spreadsheet, or you want an appreciable brand that actually has some value? This is an artistic, creative space. If you don't maintain your identity here, you're finished. You're just dying slowly. But this is a very pertinent question. Xbox will be where the world plays and creates. We will build a global platform that connects players and creators everywhere. Blah, blah, blah. Consoles at the foundation. That's important. Her reiterating that is extremely important. Console being at the foundation. Delivering a premium experience, and cloud brings that experience to any device. You can play where you want, and your games progress, friends, and identity stay with you across console, PC, mobile, and cloud. And that's play anywhere. And play anywhere is dank. It is. Xbox will be built, and this is where it's interesting, built to be affordable, personal, and open. How do you reconcile this affordable console when the next Helix is rumored to be a beast of a machine that costs, I don't know how much. It's going to be a beast of a machine that's going to cost apparently upwards of 1,200 grand. It's like 1,200 pounds or dollars. We'll be offering flexible pricing, so it's easy to get started and keep playing. So there's that. The experience will adapt to you, letting you to customize how you play, and apparently this customization is going to lend itself in the way Game Pass is structured as well. There's rumors of a pick your Game Pass model as you want, which sounds really good. I don't know how that will work. Helping you find what you love and connecting with the right people. We will open to all creators, from individuals to large studios, giving anyone the tools to reach a global audience. That's more for developers. And yeah, this is a key point. Our new North Star will be daily active players. We've talked about monthly active users all the time, but it's the focus is on players. This is so funny, isn't it? We've seen focus on sales, console sales, and not saying that it's not important, but Xbox guys made a big mistake of disregarding that, and that's not true. That's not the right move. But monthly active users was the next metric. Even Sony, the market leader, then said that's what's really important. Xbox are going further and saying the new North Star, the way that they measure success and measure how they're performing, is daily active players. And that is interesting because it's all about engagement. Engagement is the new metric. It's the be-all and end-all of everything. We will execute this through 4 priorities. This is their game plan. This is the manifesto and how they execute it. They've told you what their priorities are, what they think that they need to do. Now they're going to tell you how they're going to do that. Hardware, very important. Stabilize Gen 9 as a healthy and high quality base. Good luck with that, bruv. You need to do that. Because, yeah. Deliver Project Helix to lead in performance and play your console and PC games. This in itself is massive. This is a massive departure from the status quo since time began. A console that plays console games and PC games. The execution of it, we have no idea how it's going to go. We've got an idea through Asus ROG Ally, maybe a glimpse of it, but expect it to develop when it comes to this thing. Think about it. The new Xbox comes out. Project Helix, hybrid console, whatever. beast of a thing. People are now suddenly playing World of Warcraft on it. Think about the marketing. Xbox owns fucking Blizzard. They're gonna are they gonna just sit that one out? The opportunities to market PC games on this thing is massive. World of Warcraft though is a big one, and don't give me the bullshit you can't play on controller. Things like that. They're delivering Project Helix to lead in performance. Now, obviously, thing is rumored to come out next year, so it was just going to lead in performance by default anyway. When the PlayStation 6 comes out, then expect it to be more powerful, maybe. But then I don't know what's happening with the rumors. Patran knows about specs. He's the more tech-minded in the chat, so I don't know what the rumblings are on the console power front. And for me, after this generation, I say, let's wait till the results come out. Because you're gonna get burnt by whatever bullshit happens. And then Digital Foundry are like, oh, what the fuck? The Series X is wank! Lead in comfortable, personal, high-performance accessories. My fucking face is so... I didn't even look... I mean, spitting like a madman. I didn't even focus this thing, blood. I'm so close to the thing, bruv. There you go. You need to see my body. Look at my body. Look at the creatine. Look at my body. Wait. Hold on. I think that's in focus. That's better. Fucking my face was in the camera. Sorry for making you guys uncomfortable. You can watch my body. My body. All right. Build a strong ecosystem. Lead in comfortable, personal, high-performance accessories. I don't give a shit. Build a strong ecosystem that expands choice and reads. Okay. That's hardware. The main two things we care about is basically Project Helix and what they're going to do there. And I think you're going to start seeing affordable fucking... You're going to see price reductions on the Series X and S. They're no one's buying them. Xbox might be around 50-80 septic source if and manage to deliver an RDNA that's closer to NVIDIA feature set. I've seen some rumors that this thing is going to be a $3,000 machine and $1,200 is going to be fucking amazing. I'm just going to wait and see. But for me, as a PC gamer, this Xbox Helix device, this hybrid, is amazing for my fucking living room if it's like anywhere close to that power. Content. Grow and extend an enduring portfolio of franchises players love. They're already on their way to do that. They're doing that much better than they ever have. You're getting Gears, Halo, Forza, all of that this year already, but it's their staple trademark. But now you got Fable coming out. Gears of War looks better than ever before. You've got Elder Scrolls under their banner. You've got the entirety of fucking Blizzard now there. So, Wolfenstein, the next Wolfenstein, give us fucking Quake, man. I'm dying for Quake. But I guess that's a niche market now, which is disgraceful. But they've got a whole fucking suite of studios. So them doing their portfolio is beast. Anyone trying to downplay that is a moron. Evolve, but yeah, like Fonz would say, we need more fucking beast critical hitters, 90+ meta games, and I agree with Fonz. Epic, why are you typing in Chinese? What's up, E-Rags? Good to see you, man. Evolve our third-party partnerships and strengthen our 5-year slate. This is what Bashy Washy was talking about. Web Dave! What's up, man? Evolve their third-party partnerships and strengthen their 5-year slate. So, do that. Obviously, Japan is a key area of focus there. And the next one is China. Expand in China, emerging markets, and mobile-first audiences. But yeah, China you cannot ignore. China is fucking huge. You just be stupid to even ignore it. Just look at the Black Myth Wukong sales. Yo, gaming with Passion. Thank you for being a member again, bro. Lord Addict Gaz over here fronting on me. I'm not. I'm just having a fucking solo show, bro. But I will get you on. Just stay there. Stay the course. I will get you on. But you have to be on my fucking Discord. I will send you an invite shortly. In fact, I'll do that now. I can do that now, can I? Yes, I can. I will send it to you on Twitter. One second. I'll do that in a bit. Let me just go through this and then we'll make some memes. Maintain and grow in live games and long-term stewardship. So this generation, they've been focusing on fucking single-player games more than their fucking live service games, which is interesting. Now I'm feeling like we need more multiplayer games from Microsoft. Elevate, create a centric platform like Minecraft. I don't give a shit. Fix the fundamentals for players and partners, the experiences, the fucking marketplace, especially the Windows fucking marketplace. You need to fix that shit. Overall discovery, customization. This is a lot for discovery, is more important for developers and players. So, but yeah, that's more important than personalization to connect the community, blah, blah, blah. That's why the Discord thing that was announced today, safe. Services, fortify Game Pass with clear differentiation. We've been talking about how Game Pass has just been fucking, the tiers don't make any sense. Good luck trying to fix that. I don't know what they're going to do, but good luck. Return the business to durable growth with strong cost discipline. Good luck with that, bruv. Make cloud play feel native, fast, and reliable across TVs. Yeah, fucking GeForce Now has been shitting on you, so good luck with that. There's no excuse for you as a $1 trillion company to be, although people are saying cloud is actually really good now, but I haven't used it yet. I missed this bit. Use mergers and acquisitions to deliberately to accelerate growth where organic parts are too slow. Holy shit! It's acquisition season, baby! I didn't expect that. I didn't see that. Oh, wow, shit. Oh, well, what are they gonna buy? Xbox have the fucking commitment to now still wait, what? They pulled the rug from developers. So many cancelled games like Project Blackbird, which is supposed to be fucking amazing. They pulled the rug out of them because they were chasing AI, the next shiny thing like magpies, and now they're saying they're gonna fucking go back to rekindle, buy more shit, at least fucking reinforce some confidence in the existing studios. I know for a fact people, the developers in these studios are like, what the fuck? We have no faith. These bastards might stab us in the back again. So, but that is surprising. Huggy, of all the people, Huggy is in the chat. He goes, acquisition season, baby. Hello, Dad. It's good to see you. And bro, it's so funny that you come out when it comes to acquisition. Huggy has been massive support of acquisition. GeForce Now shits on Xbox. Yeah, I know. That's why I don't fucking use it. Everyone talks about GeForce Now. Gene Park has been using GeForce Now, correct me if I'm wrong, Gene, to play fucking finally realized greatness of Cyberpunk. I think in Path Tracing? You just played Path Trace, or was it Resident Evil Requiem? And Gene Park isn't a console fucking fanboy or anything like that. Gene Park is an auteur. You're lucky. I'm lucky to be in the esteemed company of such a gentleman who understands the art form. But when he says PC gaming is dank, fucking take notice, bro. Take notice. It's not us. It's not Xbox guys. Oh, come in, fell into favor. Then, well, there's I guess an element of it. But PC gaming, this generation, if you're PC gaming and you're playing with so many games on Path Trace now, including Pragmata, including Resident Evil, then the next game, James Bond, but the fact that Path Tracing is now coming to the fore and becoming mainstream is fucking amazing. He has GeForce Now. It's a 5090, so GeForce is basically using a PlayStation 6. PlayStation 6 wishes it was a 5090. Fucking crazy. It's PlayStation 7, bruv. And you can do that through cloud. You don't have to spend $6-7 grand on a fucking PC. You can do that now. That's how good GeForce Now is. Xbox, good luck with that. But that is surprising. Mergers and acquisitions to deliberately accept. That means they're buying again? They're buying again! Holy shit, who would they buy? Oh my god, we're back to this conversation again. But fucking crazy. I did not see that. And that's like a fourth bullet point. Maybe I'm reading too much into it, but mergers and acquisitions with what? Smaller things? Where organic parts. But organic parts for a $1 trillion company could be fucking Capcom. No, it won't, but we could wish. I'm still pro consolidation. Along the way, we'll reevaluate our approach to exclusivity. This little line at the end has changed everything. This changes everything. Along the way, we will reevaluate our approach to exclusivity, guys. Just let that go. Safe. Windowing and AI, and share more as we learn and decide. Xbox has opened Pandora's box. They have to now have a measured approach. What do I think this means? Principally, I think this means timed exclusives. That's what I think it means. I think it means they know that they got a next-gen console coming out next year. they can't just fucking put everything out there and completely kill the value of it. I don't think they could fully put the genie back in the bottle, and it's a fluid approach. It is a fluid one, but they cannot be emboldening their competitors or previous competitors here. They have to tread very carefully. But this is, I believe this. Look, at the end, we are Xbox. To achieve our master plan, the way we work must transform. Our best work happens when the full stack moves together. Microsoft Gaming describes our structure, but it does not describe our ambition. So we are going back to changing the team's name. We are Xbox. Thank fuck for that. Fucking Microsoft. No one has any love for Microsoft. Every time you think of Microsoft, you're thinking fucking Microsoft. And that fucking, what's that space movie? I forgot the space series with the guy from The Office. I forgot his name. And fucking, I say that all the time. Fucking Microsoft with Outlook, with Teams. Teams is dog shit, by the way. If you use Teams, rest in peace. We are a high agency culture where wild and wonderful ideas thrive. Let's see. Our job is not to smooth over our differences, but to connect everyone into something greater than any one studio or product. We have to be honest about where we are. We are a challenger, and meeting this moment will require pace, energy, and a level of self-critique that should feel uncomfortable. I love this woman. I love this woman. When did you get this from Phil Spencer? Phil Spencer was literally fucking hugging you. He had little sofas there. He had the lube out. He was just like, oh yeah, come on, let me massage you. You want to feel good? Don't worry about it. Oh, rare, you were spending a decade to build this game. You don't even know what it is. Don't worry about it. Let me touch you up a little bit more. Yeah. No, you need to feel uncomfortable, bruv. This is a fucking creative space. You've been battered so royally despite you brute forcing it with cash. It's time. It is time for you to get your testicles out and make the hard calls. And this is where Asha Sharma comes in. And I pretty much attribute this to South Asian parenting. That's right. It's never good enough. No matter what it is, it's never good enough. I can speak and attest to that. My dad's like, lawyer, so what? Who cares? So what? You should have done it. You got a lawyer 10 years ago. Oh, Dad, I'm making this much money. I don't give a shit. You should be making £1 million. But that's what helps Xbox. That hard Asian parenting, just go, just spat everywhere. Onto my mic. Jizzed everywhere. Like Phil Spencer used to jizz at all these developers and say, yeah, good things, soft things, everything is everywhere. No, enough. And I love the next 10 bullet points. Earn every player, yeah, protect our art. Some motherfuckers don't understand. It's an art form, not a fucking welfare system where gaming, let's say, value for gaming, yeah. It's an art form, so treat it like an art form. Not everyone gets to walk into the art gallery, bruv. This is some fucking Picasso shit, and fucking make sure the people who paid premium get the first fucking go at it. It's an art form. Protect it vociferously, you motherfucker. Stay rebellious. Yes, Xbox, just like the old renegade spirit, stay rebellious, bruv. Don't be fucking making games by committee. Don't give fucking developers a fucking manifesto. This is the game you should do. Don't make the tits too big. Make it a little bit, be a little bit inclusive. Don't fucking touch the art. It's artwork, right? So then just fuck off. Let them do their thing, but keep an eye on them and say, all right, what are you doing? Oh, she's got big tits, justify it. Oh, she's a hoe? Fine. She paid for those things. Progress over perfection. Right. Where does Xbox's studio or product has actually shown an over fascination for perfection? I haven't seen that in a while. All right. So let's just dial that back a little bit. Make sure the quality is still there. Progress, yes, but perfection. State of Decay 3. I'm looking at you. Signal over ceremony. Shut the fuck up. I don't know what that means. Core before more. What the fuck is this? Is getting retarded. As I go, sorry. Outwork the problem. This is when ChatGPT came in. I'm sorry. Copilot did the rest of this. Speed is shut the fuck. Makers over managers. Okay. Clarity is kindness. All right. The top 4 were okay. Top 3. The rest of it was shit. I take it back. Over the last 5 years, Xbox and the industry has been through an unimaginable amount of change. That's facts. And this team has continued to deliver throughout for its for our community, which is dwindling because we're really Yeah. Thank you for staying focused on what matters. 62 days in. This fan is so fucking loud. Sorry. 62 days in, we're proud of how we've honored our commitment to great games. Is that, what do you mean 62 days in? Is that 60 days in of Asha Sharma joining? We're proud of how we've honored our commitment of great games, return of Xbox, and future of play. We're here to do the most creative and courageous work of our lives. And that's what we'll do together. Oh my God. Let's see. Let's see! Let's see. Let me send you a DM. Let me send you a DM. Addict, who has been one of the few people in this space just getting grilled, even on Iron Lords, with King David in there, who was fucking, you know, King David, he loves what Xbox does and Microsoft does, so he was there getting grilled all the fucking time by his own co-host and his own audience. I've sent you the fucking invite. Join me, my Discord channel, and what I'll do is I will add you, join the waiting room, and we'll make some memes. And if you're in the Discord channel already, you can just sit in the waiting room and we can have a chat about it. Yeah, let me bring the chat up again. I'm sorry, I've lost it. Had to look it up. Signal versus ceremony. What the fuck? Yeah, why is that? It prioritizes results, understanding, and efficiency over how things should be done traditionally. All right, okay. That's what it means. How does signal over ceremony mean that? Oh, fuck it. I'll take your word for it. Take your word for it. Shout out to 180 people. Smash the like button as we try and get some people in here to talk some shit. Gaming Addict is here. Oh, how will this work? It will work. It will work. We got Addict is in here. I will put this oh shit. This camera. The fucking wire! Let me get my game serve mic out. Let's hear. Addict's gonna go off on one. I know it, bro. I know it, bro. Stay there, Addict. We're gonna turn your camera on. And we're gonna bring you in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Please put some clothes on.
Oh.
Here we go. Here we go.
What's going on, guys?
There he is. There he is. Turn your camera on, you piece of shit.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, Addict. Addict. What a day, huh? What a day. How are you feeling, Addict?
Oh, I'm feeling great.
Yeah?
I'm feeling great.
Good to see you, man.
Yeah, I always use the analogy from Game of Thrones. You know, like Cersei was like dragged through the street butt ass naked with rocks being thrown at her. That's how I felt all last year and the year before. Like
I know that feeling. I know that feeling.
Yeah,
Gene,
it was
definitely join. Gene wants to hop on too. Wicked. Fucking do it. I've got 2-man overlay, so I might have to hop through. But I need to speak to Gene as well. Addict. But before you do, you need to get your you get off your chest, bruv. Talk to us, bruv. What? Your camera's moving everywhere, bruv. Your fucking mic has fucking got so many hairs on it. What is that?
Yeah. Well, see, I had this mic in the closet for a little bit, but then I switched it back out. So yeah, it's been a hectic day, man. Like and my thing is, like, I always got upset with the community because they always came at me like crazy, and I never said they were wrong. All I said was I don't think that's the way that they're going to succeed. But they were very vocal about telling me my ass was wrong.
Yeah, I know.
Like I got called to Xbox court. all kinds of stuff, man. People live to talk shit about me.
Every time I even come into ILP, often it was just you arguing with the chat. It would be you, and then King David would be rallying up the chat against you, and there's you saying no, saying all the things that I've been saying, and I rate that. I respect that.
Because it's at the end of the day, it's just like people are like, oh, exclusives are antiquated. Like all these little talking points they got from the Microsoft PR, and I'm just like, I get that people don't believe in like that concept, but it's just like, show me one time it's worked.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, because we're talking about an industry. Like, people are trying to like act, look, technically, yes, by the letter of the law, exclusives are anti-consumer, but the practice is better for the actual competition of the industry in general.
Yeah,
because exclusives lead to a healthier ecosystem, and healthier ecosystems lead to actually competing with their competitors. And I don't think it's like a coincidence that the moment Xbox like truly put their guns down, everything just stopped.
Yeah,
like it's just crazy, man, because like people trying to gaslight you.
All the momentum was lost. All the spirit in the industry was lost. The Game Pass subs tanked. The brand had no identity. So everyone's saying, oh, more players, this and that. Look at the cost of it. This is an open admission of everything you've been saying and I've been saying about the value of exclusivity being correct. So many people are wrong. So many people took the Kool-Aid.
I posted a video and I posted a GIF and I was like, you know what? All these people that came at me, and I used that Walter White I won. I was like, this is the only GIF I have for you hating ass bitches. Like,
bro, how did it feel? Tell everyone, how did it feel when Halo was announced for Xbox, for PlayStation?
At that, I think by the time Halo showed up, I was already dislodged. Like, I didn't care. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, like the last 6 months before Asha took over, I was just like, look, this is the ship that Xbox is now, and this bitch is just gonna sink. There's no discourse, there's no getting around it. This thing is taking on water, and sooner or later the whole bitch is gonna be in the ocean.
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
And you know, when Asha took over, I was just like, look, I've been asking for new leadership for a while. Yeah. So I find it myself to be hypocritical if I don't at least give her some time to work and see about something.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be real. Like, look, do we know exactly what's going on? Do we know the landscape of things? No. But like, to me, it's hard to look at what's going on and not feel like this is leading to a better place than the direction that we were going.
Absolutely. There's an aimless direction. There was no direction. It was Xbox sacrificing the vision of what it was to pacify the shareholders or the executives up there, but at the cost of everything. And the messaging is clear. Like, why are they saying we are Xbox? Why are they getting rid of the whole Microsoft label? Why? All of that is a confirmation of everything we've been saying, that the cost of this is too much.
And the crazy part, guys, she did this in 2 months.
I know.
Like 60 days. That like it's wild that so much stuff can be reversed. Then why wasn't it reversed a long time ago? Like,
you know what?
Like,
that is a very good question. Like, a lot of people are saying, like, you know, they had a mandate, they had to follow it. But this woman came in, and in the space of 60 days has changed fundamentally everything. She recognized immediately off the bat that this Xbox is not going to work. And the exclusivity question has to be answered. And, you know, fucking Game Pass is too expensive. So maybe she, you know, we gave too much credit to Phil Spencer for, like, maybe finding. I don't know what the dynamic is. We can only guess. But she's made changes remarkably quick. And it's fundamentally changing the way we look at Xbox.
It is definitely a huge argument to be made that, you know, when that dip happened in the stocks and they try to blame that shit on the gaming division, they stockholders didn't believe that shit. Like, they knew it was their overcommit to AI that led to that shit. And Satya is in probably a way worse situation in terms of like the shareholders than he was, because when you're sucking up all the air out of all the ship,
yeah,
there ain't nothing to breathe anymore. Xbox was suffocating.
Yeah.
And I will say that when this happened, in my opinion, and obviously I'm probably wrong because we can only go off the information we have. I think there was a lot of backlash, and you can't just reverse the ship and people believe you.
Yeah.
There had to be leadership change to show a change in trajectory after the leadership change. Because if they would have just, Phil came out one day and be like, okay, we reversed, no one would have believed them. No one.
Yeah, absolutely.
Especially how like mixed messaging they've been for the past 3 or 4 years. Like it's got to the point where it's just like, I don't believe anything they say, but Asha is doing the things that she's saying. And what I like is when you read that statement that they put today, there was accountability in there. She's like,
yes,
we pissed off our audience.
Absolutely.
Oh, they pissed. They pissed. Like
saying that players are frustrated as the starting salvo of your fucking blog is a very bold stance to make. And it shows that it's an open admission that fucking hell, we got things wrong and we need to fix shit. And that's what I rate. I rate the honest conversation. I don't like this glossing everything over. Like in that video game that failed, Haze, where they injected those chemicals to you and everything looks nice and fucking, everything is nice. And that's what felt like. Phil Spencer was just glazing it through because he was so scared. I mean, at the same time, there was a pros and cons. Phil Spencer was a lot of people had a lot of, Laura Fry and loads of other people have said that they really helped. He went out of his way to help them. But you're running a business and very competitive business, with a very competitive, very eager, determined players in the space. So Kumbaya doesn't work.
And not to mention, it makes the core audience that are in your ecosystem, like it's like we've been saying a while, for like second-class citizens, because it's like you needed to tell me that you're going to put the only reasoning people would buy into your ecosystem to another platform that's going to take that 30% and then use that to lock other games off your platform.
Yeah,
like it is just it made zero sense. Like nothing made sense, and that's why there was no gaslighting. There's not enough gaslighting in the world to make me jump on that no exclusivity shit matters. Like that, there's not. Look, and it's like I said, Alex and them, they are right. It is anti-consumer. It helps no one. But here's the thing.
No, it doesn't. That's not true.
Xbox being a competitor in the space is better than them keeping exclusives off other platforms. Like.
Absolutely. I disagree vociferously, very, very, very aggressively with that notion that it's not good for players, because it depends on what do you value in this space? Do you value access?
I was saying the letter of the law. Like it's just giving people less options is anti-consumer, but there are practices that's anti-consumer that have a better, healthy impact in the industry than other anti-consumer things. Some things it's just the way business is done.
Yeah,
and that's what that was blowing my mind when you looking at like other industries. Every industry, there's not one industry I could think of that does not have some form of exclusives.
Bro, streaming services have exclusives. The 2 other players in the space have exclusives, but Microsoft, Kumbaya, is gonna work for their brand. I don't understand how these $1 trillion companies fucking operate. Some of this is so obvious.
You want my honest opinion? What I thought happened? I think they generally wanted to be a third-party, multi-platform approach. I think they were generally going in that direction, and then they saw the sales of their games on other platforms, and they kept seeing the sales on their games on other platforms, and now they're looking and like, maybe this isn't a good idea. Because if you look at it, look at other industries.
Yeah.
Look at other publishers. How every year we're seeing this publisher getting bought off. This publisher has to have like some large sum of money that's inflused to survive. I don't understand how Microsoft looked at the publishing, like the AAA publishing league, and say, yeah, that we want in that. Because the problem is when you're when you're a publisher, you go off the merits of your games and your games alone. But if you are a console manufacturer and you host games on your console, you can also thrive off the industry in general thriving, because when Resident Evil Requiem sells good, you make money. When GTA 6 sells good, you make money. When Pragmatis sells good, you make money. But when you're just a multi-platform and you only really have your games to work off of, if your games don't hit every time, then you don't make money.
Well, and Sony PlayStation is the perfect example of that, where their platform is a brand that withstands its name has provenance, and that's why what you're saying is correct. Third-party titles will make them money. Most of the sales are on PlayStation. They make money as a result. And if you don't, you're making money off of your own back, but you have no real brand value. And if the game doesn't hit, like Kiln, which only has like 100, and I know it's a smaller studio, but then what? What happens to that studio? Like the brand identity is so fundamentally important for the success of the platform long term. If you're talking about access to players, well, is it going to be good when PlayStation, Xbox is just whittled down to being nothing? And it's short-sighted thinking.
And the funny thing is just the Capcom games, the Capcom third-party games, I'm willing to bet you is going to make more money for PlayStation than that 30% that Xbox has made on the entire time that they've been publishing on PlayStation with that 70%.
Yeah, absolutely.
What they sold, like, what, 2 million on PlayStation with just Requiem? We're not talking about any other game, just Requiem. Like,
that's great. Before, because I have to get Gene Pocket, I've only got 2-man overlay.
That's fine. That's fine.
What do you want to say? Your closing thoughts. You're on the main screen. I want to see Addict. What do you want to fucking say to all the fucking people who said "fuck you, Addict"? What do you want to say? Say it.
It's at the end of the day, like here's the thing, like I don't like these people that speak in indefinites. Like they want to go out there and they act like every time I speak, like, look, man, I'm only some dude on the internet giving my opinion. It is what it is. But ain't nothing that annoys me more than these people that come on this platform and come on Twitter and come on X, whatever you want to call it, and say this is the way the industry's moving. And then guess what? The industry moves, and like this industry will be saying shit on a Monday and changing that shit up on a Friday. And you're gonna tell me with a straight fucking face that you got a crystal ball in the back, I guess. Like it's annoying because I never tell these people what they're saying is wrong, but they have no problem pulling up on my shit and saying you're wrong in everything you're saying. Like it's just like, dude, shut up. especially when I see some of these people be changing their perspective and the way they look at the industry the moment there's a tweet that goes out by Xbox.
Yes. Like, I wonder who's talking about there.
It's like I was stabbed in the back. I was rock thrown at me, and not one time did I think exclusives weren't important. I said, I just took back and be like, look, man, I hope it works out. And guess what? It didn't.
It didn't work out. Thank you so much.
I'll let Gene get up here.
It was appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for that. We need to do this more, man. Take care, bro. Peace. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was Addict getting it off his chest. But now I'm gonna get some stuff on someone's chest. It is none other than the one man only, Gene fucking Park, ladies and gentlemen. Gene.
Hello. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but I can't see you, bruh.
Uh-oh.
We need to see that sexy face. There it is! You're wearing a Project Healing shirt as well.
Yes!
Gene's wearing the Project Healing shirt. No way. No way.
Yeah. No, I was saying earlier I actually had my titties out. I was not wearing a shirt or clothes. But I was like, wait, I got the perfect outfit for today.
Oh,
so I got the Project Healing hat right here.
And then
got the shirt right here.
He's bought paid off.
All courtesy with an autographed card from Asha, which I threw away. Whatever.
You threw away the card? She's a legend now. Go Eastwood and paid good money for that.
I gotta dig it out of the trash. Yeah, what's wrong with me? Yeah.
Yo, man, it's so good to see you.
Attic is already gone?
Yeah, he's gone.
He split it already?
Yeah. I only got 2-man overlay, so I could have to juggle that. But Gene, you have some choice words to talk about this strategy. You, it seems like, are on the other end of the scale. You're very kumbaya. This is pro. Tell me.
No. You're reading. That's why I was frustrated, guys. I was like, you're reading me all wrong. I want the blood.
You want it?
I want the smoke.
Oh, I thought you were being facetious when you replied to BG. You actually meant that?
No, no. Like personally, I have been bored with the kumbaya stuff.
Yes, Gene.
I don't like that stuff.
Yes,
I think competition is healthy. I think it's good. And like when there's competition, there's just better games overall because you're just trying to make a better game.
Thank you, Gene.
So that does serve the art better, as you say, right?
Absolutely.
So like, it's just like what Addict said. Like at a base level, giving people less options is quote unquote anti-consumer. But like for me, and I know Alex like will probably get pissed off at this, but it's like I am personally bored of always framing things as pro-consumer, anti-consumer. You know where the talk is from? That's just like 2012 YouTube talk when like Stephanie Sterling was just saying that shit all the time or whatever like that, right? Like, can we like grow up, graduate, and like talk a little bit more broadly about like what is interesting about why video games are different to market, why they're different to sell, why like owning a TV to watch any show you want is different than owning like a specific piece of hardware or platform. And for example, like we keep talking about like like everything is everywhere. Like you can get Instagram on your phone, but you know where you can't get on a Google phone? Siri.
Yeah.
Right? You can't get that stuff. You can't get like Apple, but like you can't get that stuff. There are exclusive features to the iPhone that people like.
Absolutely.
And it's a banger. It's a banger product.
iPhones have amazing cameras. They have and I love iPhone, but I don't have an iPhone. But I recognize that fact. Streaming services are galore. You have Apple, you've got Paramount, you've got all this shit. They've got all these shows, and I'm subscribed to all of them because I don't want to fucking miss out. That's why I have no fucking savings, because that's what it is. But I fucking love it because that's the space. And what happens? These streaming companies are competing. Every other fucking arena has filled with competition. But for some reason, we have to allow the third place loser in the space to dictate the narrative and say, hey, we're the outlier. We're in third place. And we think that we should be in a position to dictate what means, what constitutes healthy gaming and competition. We'll still maintain it. You can't eject yourself out as a competitor and then say, we still maintain competition. So that's why I found it weird. I'm like, Gene is saying this. Gene understands the value of the art. If anyone treats this space as this arena as art form, it's you. So I'm like, why is Gene saying that?
I'm a massive Nintendo fanboy. I have the fucking talking flower here.
Was I asleep? It's opening.
That sounded really sexual for a second.
It looks sexual, but but I have the Nintendo talking flower here. I'm a Nintendo fanboy, and guess what Nintendo is? Oop, shit. Shut up. Guess what Nintendo is? The most profitable gaming company. And I think like a lot of PlayStation like podcasters or whatever like that, you know who I'm talking about. I like to say like, PlayStation is making the most money. Look at their market share. Look at, you're counting revenue, which is more profitable, which is making more money for the company to grow at scale at a responsible level, right? Yeah. And for me, I've interviewed Phil Spencer many times over the years, right? Okay. So this is what I've understood about what the now old Xbox strategy was, right? Where it's like, Phil wanted to buy Call of Duty, Phil wanted to buy Activision, because he felt like, in terms of all the great tech companies out there right now, Google, Meta, Facebook, Apple, right? They all have a foothold in some kind of interesting system or service that they offer. Amazon offers shopping, but also offer TV shows and movies now, right? And Google is search, and the Meta is social, right? And now VR, and no more the metaverse, but they try to do that. So Phil wanted Microsoft to be the tech giant in gaming space because he believed gaming is going to be, and he correctly believed that gaming will be the entertainment medium of the future, right? And I certainly believe that too, as somebody who loves video games and loves the medium. But so I think that's what kind of guided them, that this belief that Microsoft can be the gaming titan in Silicon Valley, in the tech space. And that didn't really happen because Nintendo is running rings around them with exclusives, right? And yeah, maybe Tomodachi Life isn't selling well, but guess what? Nintendo can afford to put out a fucking game like Tomodachi Life. They can afford to pay Tetsuya Takahashi millions of dollars to only sell $1.2 million of his beloved Xenoblade Chronicles trilogy, because they're making money elsewhere, because they're making all this money off exclusives.
Absolutely, that's their brand identity.
So it's. Yeah, and it's like, yeah, maybe they're not bringing in as much millions of dollars as PlayStation, but guess what? PlayStation's also losing more money. Hiroki Totoki literally fucking said that. He said that we need to worry about our fucking profit margins, and for some reason people don't understand that. He's not talking about making money. He's talking about we're losing more money than we want to make right now.
Facts. So that's what I'm saying. The agility, this whole broad brush, blunderbuss approach, and we all want to be, and Sony's shown this. We're in the PS3 at the start of the PS3 gen. We want to be the multimedia player. Remember when Ken Kutaragi was saying that thing? Oh, we want to be everywhere. That fucking approach killed the Xbox One with its TV, and we're still starting to see them play this meandering. Oh, we need to be on mobile. We need to be on global. Bring more players in. And she talks about it even in this blog that they talk about. We're competing for players' attention when people are on Instagram and stuff like that, but that one company, like you said, Nintendo, that can fucking withstand a fucking fail because it values exclusive. It's built its identity on offering exclusive creative games, and it shows how their revenues, their cost of development is nowhere near what fucking Sony and Xboxes are in their AAA space. And they're agile, they're small, and they focus on the right thing. So how much confidence do you have when you read the Xbox Wire blog, or maybe listen to me spit on the microphone and camera as I was going through it? How much more confidence do you have in Xbox going forward? What do you think this means for Xbox?
Well, here's the thing. Like, I always really disliked what Phil said on Kind of Funny when he said that if we had the best games in the world, it wouldn't matter. I think that is objectively just false and wrong, and I don't know. I have no idea why he said. He's a smart guy, and he knows games. That's why we were all like, "Oh my god, what about Asha's gamer score?" Because Phil's a gamer, and it's like he knows games. It was weird for him to say having great games doesn't really matter when it does completely. So my confidence will only be bolstered. Really, I still don't really have a lot of confidence right now, despite I know I'm not dressed like it right now. But I think that's actually a joke in the Mario movie. It's like I disagree, despite how I appear. I disagree, despite how I appear. I would only be more confident if they actually release a really fucking good game.
Absolutely.
And to be fair, and I am Starfield's #1 glazer. I guess me and Paul Tassi are, right?
Yeah.
But it's like I will go on the record. Starfield is my favorite first-party game this console generation. Over anything Nintendo made, over anything PlayStation made, over Ghost of Yote, over Ratchet and Clank, over Donkey Kong Bonanza. Starfield is my favorite game. I don't think it's the best game. It's my favorite game. It's the game I played the most. I played like 700 hours in it, right?
Holy shit.
So it's like if they just made a great Halo again, like Halo Infinite I loved, but it's like it has like 10 different caveats to that, you know? I hated Hellblade 2.
Okay. I liked it, but yeah.
I despised it. For me, it's like everything like that's wrong with games, basically.
I can see that point. For me, I understood it as a project where it's about mental illness. They get a little bit of leeway there. I was astounded at how
I think they get too much leeway for that. I
agree with you because simply on the basis that their gameplay systems remarkably the same. I couldn't believe that got greenlit. Other than the saving grace for me was the combat and the animations of that combat and how smooth it ran. It didn't feel like an Xbox game. Like, this is a PlayStation game with how good the mocap is, how the animations work, how seamless that was. I was really engrossed into that. What's your cat's name again?
Jack.
Oh, this is good to see Jack.
I mean, it's a gorgeous game. Like while I was playing, I was like, dude, imagine an Elden Ring game that looked like this.
Oh my god! Can you imagine?
We're not gonna get that for years. I'll probably be like 60 or 70 by the time a game like that comes out. So
well, DLSS 5 will help it.
Yeah, maybe, but it's like I am looking at the future of visual graphics, but as a game, like it was just bad. You do less things than Hellblade 1. Hellblade 1 was a much better game than Hellblade 2.
I do agree. Hellblade 1 was a better game.
But that aside, though, again, like to answer your question simply, it's like once they get a great game out that like people will love and I love too, then I'll be like, fuck yeah, like Xbox is back, because it's the games that matter ultimately. And you need better quality control there.
Absolutely, they do.
And that's not to say that PlayStation doesn't have good quality control, because look at the garbage that Marathon's good. It's not for me, but it's like Concord was obviously a failure in the quality control.
Yep.
Because it's like, as much as people want to say, "Oh, Concord controlled well," that's like saying a book was readable. That the print.
That's a good way to say it.
That the print, that you could read the print and the paper didn't fall apart. Every game should be fucking controllable. Good. Every game at a baseline. So why are we giving Concord credit for that? No, it was a terrible game, and that it should have died a long time ago. So clearly, PlayStation doesn't really have the best taste makers there too.
When it comes to multiplayer, absolutely.
When it comes to multiplayer, for sure, yeah. So like I think Xbox just need to. Just get a hit out, something,
I mean, this year it looks quite strong. I mean, Forza Horizon 6, a lot of people decry that because it's a sequel. Fable looks. Fable. Come on, Fable has to smash it. Fable looks like it will smash it. Come on, man. This could be better than Peter Molyneux's games. This could be better than Peter Molyneux's games.
It looks amazing. I love the presentation they did on it. That game. If that game is great, I will have so much confidence in the Xbox. I'll be like, well, I love Xbox right now. So I just bought like a new fucking PC right here, right?
Beast PC.
5080. Yeah, it's a nice 5080, and like my whole PC setup right now is Xbox branded. I have an Xbox Series X wallpaper and everything like that. This is an Xbox right here.
Yeah.
I uninstalled my Xbox Series X because this PC is now the Xbox.
Same here.
All the Xbox are.
Same here.
Yeah. I still have my Xbox Series S installed to my TV because you know what? Xbox Series consoles are really good back-compat machines,
Yes.
So I got my Otogi, I got my Advent Rising on Xbox Series S, the Gears 2 and 3, of course, because, Lord knows when they will be ported anywhere else. But yeah. If Fable is a hit and it's great, so that's why I'm like, dude, that's why I kind of joke, but it's like PlayStation players never play Fable. They don't know anything about Fable.
Absolutely.
Why do they get Fable now?
Yeah,
right?
But I wonder how much that will sell on Fable. What's the strategy about? Well, other than they had all that signals to me, they didn't have much faith in the Xbox brand. All this now, in terms of what she's saying the right things, but I think she's backing it up by. I mean, you can't. By going so strongly, by saying all these things, by doing some of this stuff, you'd be silly. Well, not silly, but at the same time, you have to put respect. Like, you wouldn't push this out. You wouldn't come out and say players are frustrated to lead. That's your opening salvo. Players are frustrated. She is so much more convincing to me than any of the previous. I mean, Phil Spencer was convincing at the start, but I feel like he lost the battle to the suits. And eventually his words didn't really mean much. She's leading. But, Gene...
Here's what I'll say about Asha, because I had my doubts about it too. And, to be fair, you can still be skeptical because it's still, like you said, 60 days out.
Yep.
Nothing really... well, on paper, yes. Like, they dropped the price. They shouldn't be heroes for it. You just readjust the price kind of closer to back where it was, right?
Yeah.
But it is a smart decision. But here's what I'll give Asha and the Xbox team credit, like really good credit, and to speak to what you said. The speediness of these decisions is impressive. For these decisions that are so broad-reaching, to have the communications for it, to create a press release for it, to create that whole the Tina and Matt Booty interview and everything like that, like what the communications department is all fired up right now. Like they and like for a huge company like Microsoft to move that fast on messaging and getting it out that quickly is astounding, actually. Like, I work at a big company too, not nearly as big as Microsoft, but like if anyone who's familiar with government or larger companies, you're a lawyer, I guess, like you know more than most the bureaucracies of paperwork and approvals and everything like that. And for all of this very consequential messaging to be approved that fast, it does kind of speak to me how Xbox is actually kind of locking in right now, honestly.
Absolutely.
Like it does feel like that they're prepared for war. So that's why I'm like, fuck it, just go for it. I want to see you pull back all those announcements for Fable, Forza 6, pull it all back. All back. I know that's crazy. People will get so upset. fuck them. Whatever. Go crazy with it.
Yes,
Make
dude.
Call of Duty
Fucking
completely
yes.
console exclusive and take it off the launcher. Put it only on the Xbox PC app.
Yeah, find the fucking
Don't even
regulators.
release it on
Fuck 'em.
PlayStation. Don't even release it on PlayStation anymore. Lose all that money. See what happens. It's not my money, so I don't care.
What Gina said is what I would. The exact same thing I would do. I would do the exact same thing, and I would convince Satya Nadella, just shut the fuck up and let me do it, and it will work. I absolutely love the fighting spirit. You know for a fact that I'm going to clip that bit because that's exactly what needs to be said.
Oh god, people are gonna get so mad. But here's the thing though.
It was
I
mad.
grew up on the old '90s style. I grew up on the old '90s style of aggressive marketing, right? And look, like Sony is the only company that takes shots all the time.
Yeah.
Microsoft, Nintendo just ignores everyone and just makes a lot of money, right?
Yep.
But every time, so it's like Sony, remember when Sega went up and says, "Hey, the Sega Saturn's gonna be $399," and they did all their spiel, and then Sony went up and says $299 and just left, right?
Absolutely.
And then it's like, "Oh my gosh, oh, that's such a dunk," or whatever like that. And then several years later, Shuhei does the whole like this is how you treat games or whatever like that. It's like, oh my god, that's such a dunk. And then Microsoft just sits back and just fucking lets that happen. Sega, what did Sega do after that? They just fucking died.
Yeah.
Right.
Learn from your fucking
blood
mistakes.
here?
Learn from the other people's mistakes. You're the spiritual
Where is the
successor.
blood?
Where is the blood? That's
Where's
what I'm
the
saying.
fighting spirit?
No more kumbaya.
Dude, I work at the Washington Post. The New York Times and maybe the Washington Post is lucky that I'm not in charge of the Washington Post marketing team because I would be fucking talking shit about the New York Times every fucking day. I mean, look at how fucking ugly their people are. You're so much more handsome. Like, I would like be that petty, So that's why it's like I would love if Asha is like, well, here's a copy of Fable for PlayStation 5. We announced it and we were so excited for PlayStation owners to experience it. So if PlayStation owners want to experience it, buy an Xbox and she just sets it on fire.
Oh my god, if she did that, I would rate her so much. Thank you, Narika, because well said, Gene. Sharma needs to go even harder. Yes, she does. She does. Fucking get the blowtorch out and blow that freaking CD case up. But think about the messaging that would send. Think about the reverberations around the industry that this lady comes out and just does that. It would put Xbox on the map. That renegade spirit she's talking about manifested itself in adverts and within the early Xbox days.
Spirit that she's talking about, that's fucking rebellious,
That's
burning shit, right?
That's that's anarchists, but we want that. We want to show that we're not. They have to decouple from Microsoft. Microsoft is a big fucking faceless corporation. It's just when it comes to branding. Xbox still, because it's gaming, like you said, it's different from movies and everything else. It has its own. It is the future of the medium. I mean, it completely dwarfs any other medium anyway. Movies, books, all of it. But if you believe in that, and they recognize it after chasing AI and then having tucking their dicks between their legs and clucking back to the developers and saying we're sorry and trying to regain their confidence, they now come back and say, look, we recognize this is our only entry in appreciable consumer space and a cultural space. We need to take this seriously, and Asha Sharma's starting to show that. It's very early, but it's some change from that status quo, from the same faceless, AI generated fucking comments, which is ironic because she was a previous AI bod. She seems to exhibit more human drive. She's like a female James Allard, the guy who was pissing Bill Gates off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and she reminds me of that. And so early days, let's fucking see that fucking through. Oh, Hoggy asked a very good question. Thank you so much for the super chat. Are we going to hear exclusive at the June showcase? Do you think we should get live showcases again? That's a good question.
I love live showcases. Come on, if people have been paying attention to me on social media, I've actually been outside like all week, which is wonderful.
Yeah.
I was at a dinner with Reggie Fils-Aimé.
Saw that.
Nintendo. Yeah. The wonderul man.
What's he like?
Really nice
what is he like in real life? What is he like?
Reggie Fils-Aimé, just like how you may imagine, just very cool, dude. It was so cool because this was a dinner attended by people at the White House and Congress and everything like that. And So it was interesting to see, like, once dinner was over, like there was a line of people, like the White House photographer, the official White House photographer, just some kid, right? Because Trump has had him around like since the Mar-a-Lago days or whatever like that. But just some kid, he was like, he had a Switch with him. He has
Oh, no
Nintendo Switch with
way.
him. And he says, "Oh, like, yeah, I'm the photographer for the White House. I'm Trump's official photographer. But can you sign this for me, please?" Like, just
Oh, that's
so, like,
cool.
wait, like it looks like he's like 25 or 24 or something like that.
Oh, he's
you know? But
actually
it's
really
like,
young. Okay, yeah.
yeah, really young fella. But it's like, yeah, he just. Well, actually, no, he's probably older than that because he was actually the photographer back in the 2016 era too. So
All right, yeah.
probably like late 20s or early 30s, whatever like that at this point. But yeah, he got an autograph from Reggie, and Reggie, being professional that he is, he had the correct marker in hand to be able to sign the black Switch, so it just shows up gray and everything like that. So he's like very generous. He knows. Reggie knows the place he holds in people's hearts. He
Yeah.
understands this very much.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
that's
he's very
wicked.
accommodating to that. You know.
Shit, man. But what about the whole exclusivity question? Do you think that Xbox would dare utter the word exclusive on stage this June, or is it too
Yeah.
early?
I look, as somebody who, like, this probably maybe like a media take, but it's like I like the competition because it's exciting, you know, as opposed to, oh well, you know, Xbox is losing this and Xbox is losing that, and they're
Yeah.
just kind of giving up, and they're like, yeah, we got 4 games. It's like it was so pussy for the last few years, man. Like, it's been so pussy for the last few years, right? Like,
Bro, you're
like,
telling me.
just to put it bluntly.
Yeah,
you know?
it is. It has been. They're just is. They're just pussified. Everything was pussified about Xbox. There was no drive, and it's just like. And I was very like I was like, you bought who? Who is Asha Sharma? What does she do? Does she know anything about games? She's ex AI. What are you doing? You guys have phoned it in. I did not expect to be in this position here talking and waxing lyrical about this woman who's come out in seemingly out of nowhere and has done the unthinkable, reinvigorated faith in Xbox. It just seemed like was the domain of the most hardcore of Xbox shills to regurgitate. And it's amazing.
Here's why I think Asha has got bigger balls than Phil, right?
Oh, tell me.
Gaming is not a disruptive space. Tech is.
All right.
AI is, you know. So as a disruptor, you have no problem with just moving and moving quickly, you know, as opposed to, oh well, do they like this game or do they like that game? And Asha's like, I don't fucking care. Let's just make a decision right now. That's how I'm starting to read her right now. Like, yeah, she may have been an AI executive, but in that space, you learn to move things and break things quickly, so you can keep moving. You know.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like the old Silicon Valley tech of the early 2010s that I really miss. You know.
Yeah.
And I'd like to see more of that spirit come out of Microsoft again too. And I don't know. But yeah, I'd love to hear more aggression out of them, man. You know, the make it more exclusive. I don't care.
That's music to my ears.
I felt anyway, so whatever, you know.
I felt like I was the lone outlier there when I was talking about this stuff. And Addict
just made a great point too. Addict just made an interesting thing that I didn't even think about until he said it. But it's like, to think about when it all turned around. It's when they all started doing kumbaya shit. You know. It's
absolutely.
Like, yeah.
It was the
Yeah.
it was the
It's
thing.
like, yeah.
That's why
That
I
was
kept-
exactly when it all started to sink. That's when the game started to suck. You know?
It's true. It really
know?
is true. Where they started going kumbaya about everything. That's why I made the kumbaya a thing. I'm like, you have no competitive spirit. You have no real, and it doesn't show that you have any faith in your own brand to stand on its legs. And now all that is changing. So I'm starting, and it's so early days. And I imagine a lot of this is going to manifest itself in timed exclusives more than real raw exclusives. But if she has any real appetite to really make Xbox strong, and she's starting to really win those brownie points now, even down to the branding, I'm starting to see the new logo, all of that. We Are Xbox is a great way to bring back the messaging from this is an Xbox emblazoned on a toilet. Like, it's so much better.
On a microwave and everything like that,
Yeah,
you know?
it's fucking
And it's like,
atrocious. And apparently that was Sarah Bond's doing, but the mandate came from up top. and there was no real
Yeah,
resistance.
Look, I love Sarah Bond. I have a lot of great respect for her. She's I attribute like the Series S and X, and you can disagree whether it was a good move or not, but it's like I thought it was a smart idea to have a lower tier console, which I'm still using, by the way. The Crimson Desert looks fucking atrocious on it for sure. Like, oh my god, I love Crimson Desert. I'm actually playing on the Xbox PC app. I started a whole new run of this 300-hour game on the Xbox PC app just so I can have those fucking Xbox achievements, right? Because I kind of don't care about Steam achievements, but it's like I had 96,000 Xbox gamer score. I want to pump those numbers up, man.
Fuck, but mate, that game I've heard is very, very, very stush on giving you achievements. Like you won't get achievements after like.
Oh, it's so stingy. Yeah. I only have 6 achievements, and I played 170 hours on it, man.
Fuck that.
But I'm trying. So that's why it's like I played 178 hours on Steam with 6 achievements. I would rather invest my time in boosting my gamer score and play it on Xbox. And I love the Play Anywhere program. I know that it's hard to do, but it's like that's why I chose the Xbox version of Crimson Desert over the PlayStation, because it's like in terms of preservation, it's kind of better preserved on the PC and the console now, as opposed to just on PlayStation. And the disc in PlayStation, you still have to make a download anyway. So it's like, well, fuck it. It sounds like the Xbox version is just a better version overall then, in terms of preservation and just being able to take my game anywhere, which is great.
Absolutely. For me, that's the thing. I'm on PC and I'm on Steam, right? And now when the next Xbox Helix things comes out, it's going to be a very serious proposition for me to buy an Xbox version of the game because of Play Anywhere, because I want to have that freedom to move things around seamlessly. Xbox did it years ago when the saves got transferred over cloud. PlayStation, I got boot up and I've lost my cloud saves because I didn't have PS Plus stagnant there. So that formula of Play Anywhere, all of that was all halfway house. Now you just focus on your fucking brand, focus on your console and the PC, which is broad enough. That's more than enough. If you execute your plan properly, the Xbox console and the PC space should be more than enough to keep you going. That's a lot more than the Sony.
Yeah,
and
Fonz is
Nintendo.
also, I love Fonz. I've always enjoyed his takes and his appearances over the years too. So shout out to you, Fonz. But he's talking about time exclusives too, and it's like, it's like how has that really worked out for everybody? Really, sometimes exclusives from Nintendo,
Timed exclusive to a degree. You've got Dusk Bloods. I think that's a timed exclusive, isn't it? Or is that? Do we know? If
No. That's published by Nintendo.
Oh right, fuck. So even
Yeah,
so the Bloodborne sequel was relegated to the Nintendo machine, not even on PlayStation.
Nintendo locked that shit down. You will not see that shit on PC. You think Bloodborne is the PC port is bad? That shit's never fucking coming to PC unless it's emulated, which it probably will be. But
Yeah, in 2 minutes. Yeah. But that's
yeah,
fine. Yeah, but
look again. Like I'm a PC player now primarily. Obviously, I just spent a couple $1,000s on this 5080 new machine, which I have not upgraded since 2018. I've been gaming on the PC with a 1060 for the last several years.
You must feel like it's revelatory there.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude. The path tracing. It was the path tracing on Resident Evil 9 Requiem. I think you said that like once my friend Susie and Maximilian dude started to showcase that, I was like, wait, that looks way different as a game experience. Like that's transformative. That's not just fucking ray tracing, man. This is like a whole new game. And then so I subscribed to GeForce Now. I was like, okay, well, it's just $20. Let me get a taste of the 1590 right now, right? And then I played Crimson Desert on NVIDIA GeForce Now. I played RE9. I played Cyberpunk, of course. I saw path tracing and Cyberpunk, and I was like, wait a minute. RT Overdrive and Cyberpunk has been around for a few years now, and it's like I've just been missing out by the CS, whatever ray tracing on the Xbox Series, because I was playing mostly Cyberpunk on the Xbox Series. The PS5 Pro now has decent ray tracing on it, but it's like. Well, congratulations to PS5 Pro. You now have ray tracing that PC players had in 2021. You just got it last month. Congratulations. Meanwhile, I'm playing with, like you said, I'm playing with the PlayStation 7 right now with path tracing, and it's incredible.
See what I said? Listen to me. Every time I share any footage of path trace Cyberpunk, which I've completed the DLC, but I love the game world. The world itself is fucking beautiful to live in. The AI let it down, but the world design is so fucking incredible. And with path tracing, it just becomes even more immersive, even more incredible.
So immersive. Oh my god. Like I was playing Requiem, the Requiem 9, Resident Evil Requiem, and then like those zombies that throw like wine bottles at you.
Yeah.
Like I was playing on the PC here, and it was like so immersive. I was actually ducking, and it's like I was ducking like I'm in a fucking commercial from the 90s of like gamers, like I'm in a sitcom or something like that. Like I really thought that shit was gonna hit me. That's crazy,
bro. I'm telling you,
like
people...
I haven't been gaming like this since I haven't gamed like that since I was 16 or 15 or whatever. It's so cool. So it's like it's like whatever. PlayStation 6 is gonna do this. It's like, dude, I already got the PlayStation 6 right here, baby. It's the same thing. Too bad Star Wars isn't gonna do it. But again, that's why Sony's pulling back.
But.
You wanted to play. You did you enjoy Ghost of Tsushima, the beautiful Ghost of Tsushima, as Shuhei Yoshida said? Did you enjoy that experience on PC? You want the sequel? You gotta buy a PS5 then for it.
And I respect that. I respect that strategy. I think it works, and I do respect PlayStation really going and safeguarding their audience, because primarily it's been the console guys that have been doing it, and I think the sales have been quite anemic for a multitude of reasons. Obviously, store delays stalled releases don't necessarily help because they don't benefit from the marketing push. But Gene, I'm gonna clip that fucking PC little cyberpunk thing, and you're gonna get even more people fucking it. Well, can you just tell me what happened today? This morning, I wake up and you said, "I'm fuck it, I don't give a shit anymore. These people are idiots." What was it about the Elden Ring thing that you tweeted that pissed you off? I missed. I
literally said, Elden Ring has never been my favorite FromSoft game from day one. I was super hype about Elden Ring, of course, because I people don't know that I've been playing FromSoft games since the fucking 90s, and I played Kingsfield back in the day. Yeah, I just mentioned Otogi.
Yeah.
I was a huge FromSoft Xbox fan. They made Xbox fucking exclusive.
Yeah.
Ninja Blade.
Yeah.
Which you can still get on PC. You can still get that on Steam right now. Fucking awesome game. Fuck Ninja Gaiden. Ninja Blade is sick. It's all QTEs, but you'll never see cooler QTEs. They're fucking insane. But I've been playing FromSoft games for 3 decades now. So for me, it's like I tweeted, Elden Ring but there's all these leaks about the Elden Ring movie out, right? And they kind of look cool to me.
Yeah, the woman was walking.
They look kind of cool to me. So it's like, so I said Elden Ring hasn't really aged all that well for me, but the movie is kind of reigniting the passion. And then people started posting gifs as like you don't love Elden Ring? Oh, what? You should fucking die. You're fucking insane. Wow, Gene is always saying the craziest shit. He's always said the most crazy shit. It's like, I still love Elden Ring. I still think it's like the best game of the 2020s, like period. Fuck Expedition 33. It's Elden Ring.
Oh shit! But even that wasn't enough.
It's like, huh?
And even then, just having a little bit of a muted kind of reception of Elden Ring got them fucking because they're fucking crazy,
people started
bro.
Going crazy. Yeah, but because Elden Ring was probably their first fucking game. These fucking children, So it's like whatever, dude. So it's like I'm fucking. It's like I learned a lesson. It's not cool to talk about FromSoft games, definitely on Twitter, but not online in general. Like Reddit fucking sucks, YouTube fucking sucks, whatever.
Twitter,
you guys are cool though.
Yeah. I'm glad you say that. Gaz and Gene.
It's like here's the thing, like I've been playing Crimson Desert, and it's like, man, I like Crimson Desert's world better than Elden Ring, because you know what? There's actual fucking people in it that I can talk to, as opposed to just people going, oh. And it's like, well, at least in Crimson Desert, I'm actually having fucking conversations and relationships, as opposed to this dead ass world in Elden Ring, which I love. But it's for me, that's what it hasn't aged that well, man. It's all just combat in Elden Ring, and it's great. But it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, it's an impressive.
It's like if I want that experience, I prefer the original Dark Souls games. I prefer Sekiro. Of course, I prefer Bloodborne more.
Yeah.
So that's where I stand on Elden Ring.
I have to the third time lucky. I have to restart because I started twice on Xbox, started streaming Elden Ring, and then I had to stop because I've got on PC. I want to play it here, and I have to start all over again. Whereas with Sekiro, I did the stream here. Bloodborne, I fucking loved that game, and it's one of those. With Elden Ring, I still love it. I do, but by God, the community are fucking feral. I remember posting a clip of me and D-Lo just doing a co-op on it, and some the guy goes, "Oh, you piece of shit! You learn to play the game." I'm like, "Huh? What do you mean?" He goes, oh, you fucking play co-op, you bitch. I'm like, I just want to play with my friend. I'm not allowed to do that. And then there was another bit where someone's like, oh, you're such a bitch. You know that guy with the shield and the horse at the start? I was chipping him away instead of like facing him head on. You're like, you're a piece of shit. And he was like, oh, and if anyone used, I didn't use magic. I was a samurai that build. But everyone was like, oh, you fucking use magic. You're a piece of shit. I'm like, who are you Puritans?
God,
Stop
dude.
watching me fucking play the game. If you don't like it, fuck off somewhere else. I'm not here to please you, man. I'm playing the game the way I want. But that's the Souls community has those kind of fucking elitists, and you could just hear the sound of their asthma fucking inhalers just going off in the background as they fucking seven chins oscillate to give you fucking advice that you don't want to hear. It's so
and
so
the only game they played is Elden Ring. The only game they played is Elden Ring. I guarantee you they didn't play fucking Dark Souls 2. If you did, respect. You know,
Oh,
but,
Sekiro. Or Sekiro. I doubt they play
or
Sekiro.
Sekiro, yeah. And you know, Sekiro was like, I think still the hardest one.
Yeah, Sekiro's
But I think it's the most inventive combat system. I always want to play Sekiro all the time.
Bro, same, man. I almost like desperate to go back because there's one boss I need to beat in that game. It's fucking beautiful. Beach Hill Lurker, thank you for the $2 super chat. Gaz and Gene, gaming streaming machine. Nice. It's good to have Gene here. I always feel like really, I always want you here, but I was like, you're going through shit. I just want to check up on you. Is your health okay? Good. Fuck it. I'm not gonna bother you and be that annoying little prick. Get on my show. Get on my show. When you said that, I'm like, you fucking come on. Neil, thank you so much, bro. Neil be such a nice guy.
No,
Thanks for the 5 memberships.
Yeah, I saw Addict hop on. I was like, wait, if Addict, because I kind of want to chat with Addict. Addict's a cool guy too, you know. So
I don't have a 3-man overlay.
Like we're
That's
all
the
here.
only
Fonz is
thing.
here. Alex was here too. You know, I'm in Alex's chat all the time too. So
I would love. Yeah, Alex is fucking crazy. I would have invited all of you and Addict in here, but I just don't have a 3-man overlay, which I need to invest in, which I've been talking about for a while. Champagne Super, congrats on the win on the bet, Gaz. Claim your spice. This is the bet that I said that Game Pass would fucking take away COD. Gene, so glad you're doing well, my dude. Much love. P.S. That slob nib is an absolute tit. Oh, God. Thank you, Champagne, again for another 5. Have you guys been playing Super Meat Boy 3D? It's low-key amazing. It's been beating my meat for weeks now. Okay. I have not played Super Meat Boy. Have you?
I have not. I've been kind of like not really that interested in platformers. You know, I just watched the Mario movie. I was like, usually when you watch a video game movie, you want to go home and play the video game.
Yes.
I went home and I just played more fucking Crimson Desert. Actually, I haven't touched Crimson Desert in over a week, which is crazy.
I
touched
really
it
want
last
to play
night.
that. I just can't afford to do the time.
They just made an update. I'm actually interviewing a Pearl in a bit tomorrow.
Oh,
so
fucking wicked!
keep an ear out for that. That's gonna be I think that's gonna be the first interview since they dropped the game. So we'll see.
Oh shit, there's a lot of good questions to ask there. A lot of their critical reception, how do they feel about that as well? Because Metacritic scores and shit, but the
and
game.
I'm Korean too, so it's like, you know, let's talk about what's going on with us, man. You know, let's talk about what's going on with us Koreans. You know, so.
Are you Korean? I thought you're not Korean. I thought you're from like Hawaii or somewhere.
Yeah, I'm Korean from Hawaii. So.
Oh, you're Korean from Hawaii. Oh shit, bro, you South Koreans are killing it, bro. South Korea's coming out of nowhere.
I used to joke in Hawaii that I was actually the second most famous Korean in the state.
Who's the first?
The first is Daniel Day Kim, the actor from Lost, and he was also in Saints Row, of course.
Is he?
Yeah. He was what's his face? I'm forgetting. Chad, help me out. What was his name again in Saints Row? I'm literally forgetting.
The main bad guy. What's his name? Saints.
No, he was a good guy. He was.
Oh, I thought he was the.
Yeah.
Saints Row. No.
I feel like his name was close to
Was it
Gat.
Johnny or something? Oh no.
Oh, Johnny Gat. There you go.
Johnny Gat. Johnny Gat.
Yeah,
they're
he
all
was-
bad
he
guys
was
in
Johnny-
Saints Row, though. They're all criminals.
Well, yeah, they're all bad guys. But yeah, and Daniel's an old friend of mine too. So I used to joke to him that he's like, "Hey, we're the 2 most popular Koreans in the state. You're just way more popular
you
than
know
I
him?
am." But...
Oh shit, that's wicked, man. Bro,
Oh,
there's so many people.
we used to karaoke together all the time because so he was trying to do acting on Broadway, and he was actually the King in the King and I production of on Broadway. And he was like, you know, Gene, I really need to practice singing, so let's go hit up the karaoke joint and just belt some tunes, man. And you know, I've told the story before on multiple podcasts, but and I actually tweeted this yesterday, but someone asked me if I was a fan of the TV show Lost, and I was like, I know those guys. Like, not only do I know the people on Lost, I literally have the same attorney as them.
I saw that today.
All the Lost actors in Hawaii, they were always partying it up like crazy, right? Like in the state, they were always drunk driving, and they always got arrested. They all kept getting arrested. Michelle Rodriguez, Daniel Day Kim, like all the stars, and they all had the same attorney. So when I got arrested for drunk driving, Daniel said, I got a good guy for you. And because I got arrested, because Daniel got arrested too, right? We both got arrested leaving the same fucking bar, our favorite bar. we have our favorite bar, and we both got arrested leaving that fucking bar. And I hit up Pat McPherson, my attorney in Hawaii, and he got me off. The charges were dropped, everything. I was majorly fucking drunk. I was super guilty.
Fuck.
But I got off on a technicality because he's a good fucking attorney. That's how good attorneys work.
Oh, that was ages ago. Statute of limitations perhaps applies.
It's ages ago. Yeah, that charge has actually been off my record for a couple years now. So.
All right, fuck.
I don't have my driver's license still.
You don't have it. It's probably a good thing, Gene.
Yeah.
It's probably a good thing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't want to fucking have a car anymore. So.
But you're in fucking New York, right? Fuck that.
I'm in DC.
Oh, you're in DC. All right, fuck that.
Yeah, which you don't need a car here too. I mean, it's stupid because there's so many motorcades, like presidential motorcades in DC. Like driving is a nightmare here. Anyways,
you have so many motorcades in DC. That's why the fuck. America's weird, man. I swear to God.
America's weird, but yeah, well, DC is especially weird because you're just walking on the street, just trying to go to the drugstore to buy water or like soap or whatever, right? And then like you can't cross the street because like there's a line of escalators because the prime minister of so and so is here, and you gotta wait until traffic goes by.
Yeah, that's kind of sick. I'm not gonna lie.
The only reason why it's a little bit more quiet than the Obama years or even the Biden years is because Trump never leaves the White House. So like he's always just home.
He's tweeting.
Yeah, he's just always home eating and watching TV. Like that. That's all he does. He never goes out. So like we're never really interrupted by his motorcade. But,
oh my God.
Everyone else is going on.
That's crazy. Not gonna lie, Bay Asha's moves got me feeling parasocial as a champagne supernova. Can I just quickly address this one thing? This whole parasocial business. I have been taking the piss a little bit. I feel like Xbox has kind of shot itself in the foot with some of getting up cozy and stuff, and it seems like they're about to do the same thing. Asha's sending the postcards to you, which you graciously binned. You got the shirts and the hats and stuff like that. How do you think that's going to pan out for Xbox going forward? Do you think that's going to be another thing that ages well and badly because Phil Spencer receded away from the public eye in the last few years? Do you think the same thing is going to happen?
He did. Is I'm putting on my PR hat right now. If I was their PR advisor, I would actually just say let's just make some decisions and not talk so much. And a lot of game companies are always working. Even Nintendo, who doesn't say jack shit, they still have a Nintendo Creators Program, which is notoriously difficult to even stay in, let alone even get into. PlayStation doesn't really have anything like that. I think they have their own way to deal about it. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's like it was pretty cringe at first when Asha. It was pretty cringe at first, but I didn't want to say anything about Asha because like she just got the job like 5 days ago, and she's clearly like a millennial like me, so like millennials like me are very like cringy when we post, we still post like it's 2012 2013. It's kind of what she was doing too, and it's like it's not that cringy, and it's like it's like her gamer score isn't that great, but it's like she's kind of being honest about it. She's like, I did like Halo, I played Halo finally. It's like okay,
no,
cool,
she was quite upfront about it, and I liked that as well. And and I know execs don't necessarily need to play. The best execs haven't exactly necessarily been gamers, have they? And the proof is starting to be in the pudding, where she's seems to have more of a finger on the pulse with Xbox's needs. Understanding, I think. Do you think like her outside perspective looking in has made her a lot more capable in reacting and making the moves that she's made.
I think so, but it also seems like she has Satya's real trust in a way that Phil doesn't. You know,
that's what it feels like. You're right. That's what it feels like. That does what it feels like.
Either that, or maybe Phil was sacrificed because maybe Phil. But it's like if Phil was sacrificed for the brand because he was too toxic to be attached to the brand, then why is Matt Booty still there, right? Because a lot of people hate Matt Booty. I will say, I've had my own issues with Matt Booty. Most all due to the Tango Gameworks closure. That's the only thing that I'm really like salty at him about.
Yep.
Maybe it wasn't even his decision, but he was the face of it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
For me now, I'm kind of turning around. I'm like, what if Matt Booty was actually the secret weapon that they've just been like not using this whole time? Like you see those FTC emails and he's fucking bloodthirsty.
Yeah, it's like,
right?
we can outspend them out of business and shit like that.
Outspend Sony. Fucking
That's what
right?
they need. That's what they need.
And it's like, what if you let him off the leash? What if you do let him outspend Sony? Because you can. You can. This is why I said you can't put the genie back in the bottle. I never really believed that, because anyone can do anything. Like anyone can do anything. You can do anything. You can do whatever you want in life. Just laws and manners that are protecting us from doing anything, right? But if there's any fucking company or if there's any companies that can do anything they want, Microsoft is one of the three that can do that. Not even Nintendo or Sony can do that, right?
Yeah, we're talking about Amazon.
Nintendo
and
is
Apple.
very cautious. Apple and Google or whatever, and not even Meta. Really, Meta can kind of do that, but it's like, well, we fucked up and spent $70 billion on Metaverse. And then Microsoft is like, oh well, we bought Call of Duty and putting Call of Duty in Game Pass was a dud. Really, I never thought that would work. It's like, why would you put it on? Why would you think that it was going to work on Game Pass when you can just get it on a PC, where most people are playing it there anyways, or people just buy it because it's just the one game that they buy out of the year, and it's like, Call of Duty's not going to sell it, man. Call of Duty's been around, you need something new that is exclusive to the service or to your platform, and you don't have that, and you still don't have that with Starfield. Starfield's not on PS5 right now, It's like I could try to sell you on Starfield all day. You won't believe me because most people don't.
I enjoyed my time.
You rather listen to Luke Stevens or whatever and talk about how Starfield is bad. I like Luke Stevens, but I think he's kind of fucked up on Starfield. But
Yeah. So I think some content creators get the fucking hard on a title and they feel like they're committed to that.
They get so fucking hard just to dunk on Bethesda, and it's like, dude, I wish I could defend Bethesda more without all the caveats, because here's the thing. I love Starfield, and I was so looking forward to this free lane update and Terran Armada. I'm like, oh my god, space travel. We've been wanting this for
Should have been
the past 3 years.
Yeah.
And then I finally play it. I'm like, oh, And then meanwhile, Crimson Desert is like, oh, you wanted to ride the legendary wolf and the legendary bear. Boom, it's there in 3 days. It's free, by the way.
Fucking
free.
Amazing, man.
It's like, oh, you wanted this? Oh, can you just wait like a week or two? Versus we waited 3 fucking years for Starfield to fly around in fucking spaceships.
Well, this is what the fuck is the thing he was talking about in a fucking blog that the Far East Asia's fucking them up, man. South Korea, bro. And you know what? Those guys fucking, I rate them, man. The game is too big. It's so daunting. I have such a fat backlog, but I really respect them because they spent ages in development, then they just pushed it back. And obviously the game has an abundance of fucking game modes and content and stuff like that, and they kept delaying it because they wanted to add more stuff in. And that maneuverability, the malleability, and that desire, you're gonna have a fucking great time interviewing these guys. But you just understand that.
Wait, I'm excited.
You're gonna have some fucking great questions there. But yeah, no, absolutely. This is what I'm saying. Bethesda do deserve their flack, how they handle space combat and shit like that. But
it's funny that I started off by wanting to praise Bethesda and defend Bethesda, and I just didn't at all.
Start shitting on them as well. Bro, I'm there with you. I'm there with you. At the same time, I respect it. I thought this is going to be, I said this could be the game of the gen contender, and then it just, I ended up playing the game and I'd scale it back. I said, this is not, because you fundamentally just fucked up the most important thing about this game, which is space travel, and you relegated it to fucking menus. And you can't have that win. I have so many arguments about people like that who are massively defensive about this game. I'm like,
I do think the space travel was fucked up. I think people like I hate whenever people compare it to Mass Effect.
Mass
Because
Effect?
people think Mass Effect is not a space game, guys.
There's no
It's not a
travel in
space
there.
game.
I thought you could just like jack palladium from planets. There's no space. There's no space.
Mass Effect never was a space. Mass Effect 1 was the closest thing, and guess what? They got rid of all that shit for the rest of the trilogy. It's just a third-person hallway shooter with some dialogue choices. That's
Yes,
it.
and a menu
You
that
know,
lets you
Starfield
like
is-
probe planets, which is not even a planet. You could just
Yeah,
be.
there are like a million things in Starfield you can do that you can't fucking do in Mass Effect. But you can't get a girlfriend or whatever like that. And like the sex scene isn't as nice or whatever like that. Well, can you hear what you're fucking saying?
Yeah.
Oh, the sex scene is nice in the game.
Because the NPCs
You know,
are like
that's what
shit.
you're complaining about. And also, people are like, oh, well, I can't talk to aliens. And it's like, Elite Dangerous is the most advanced, and Star Citizen too, right? But
Star
it's like,
Citizen, yeah.
Elite Dangerous is probably like the widest ranging space sim out there. Guess what? No fucking aliens in there too.
Well, actually, there are aliens now. They're called the I forgot the name of them, but you get interdicted
Yeah,
by
but they
them.
don't talk. They don't talk back though. They're not like a society or anything like that.
they're
You
not
know,
like that. But I do
Yeah.
think they were missing a trick there with the
there
aliens.
are aliens in Starfield. Though. You shoot them, they don't talk back either. You know.
Yeah. That's true. That's true.
But
Intelligent
people
life.
want it to be like Star Trek or like fucking BioWare. It's like, dude, Mass Effect was fucking 12 years ago, and guess what? Mass Effect didn't even sell that well either. Go look at the Mass Effect sales. If you really think Mass Effect was that big of a deal,
Really?
go look at the Mass Effect sales right now. It wasn't that big.
What do you mean?
Didn't sell that much.
No.
Didn't sell that much. Go look at it right now. Go look at it right now.
Mass Effect 3?
See, you think that they sold a lot too. See?
I thought it was a fucking. What was it? How much did they sell?
Not that much.
3.5 million.
Yeah. Oh.
Nah, that can't be right.
Yeah. Come on.
Mass Effect, 7 million copies.
Yeah. Guess what? Resident Evil 9 made almost as much in 3 days or 5 days, right? Crimson Desert just sold just as much
Mass
in
Effect
3
sold
weeks.
5. Original Mass Effect only sold 2. Andromeda
Mm-hmm.
sold 5 as well. Oh. But it was a different time, Gene. The gaming wasn't that big. It was 360 gen. I thought those were good numbers for the 360 gen, surely. I mean, Final Fantasy, which one? Final Fantasy 7 Remake? One of them sold about 5 million as well. I thought that wasn't that much. Final...
That's not that much either.
yeah.
But Final Fantasy 7 originally sold way more than that on PlayStation 1. Gran
8.7
Turismo sold more
million.
than that.
Yeah, that's shit, man. Fuck it up.
Yeah. Yeah.
That,
So people get it in their heads. Oh my god, why aren't you like Mass Effect? Mass Effect was huge. Mass Effect wasn't that big. Guess what was bigger? Skyrim. Guess what was bigger? Fallout.
oh shit, no, it was 4 million.
So that's
but-
why I defend Bethesda. There's nobody out there in the space making games like Bethesda. I hate that people are like, oh my god, Bethesda's so outdated. It's like no one else is making games like them.
I will
But
say though,
anyways.
Gene, I feel like the creation engine is starting to show its age. I feel
Well,
like
yeah, I mean, yeah.
they need. I also think that whole. I like the bits, like some bits I really like when you leave a fucking body in the way it is and come back to that planet 10 days later and it's still there. All the shit is there. I love that stuff. But at the same time, I feel like that game engine needs to evolve, and I really question whether. I know Elder Scrolls, the next Elder Scrolls game is going to have a lot of people just fucking glazing over it just because it's Elder Scrolls, but I question whether or not they will make the necessary jump in their gameplay model that I feel like it needs to evolve. I feel like they're playing a bit too close. I'll tell you
goes
why, Gene,
back-
because when I play Starfield, then I go
Okay.
to fucking Cyberpunk. I'm like, fuck it, Cyberpunk shit's all over Starfield.
Well, here's the thing. Like that irritates me because it's like I like Cyberpunk way more than Starfield. Cyberpunk is like a top 10 game for me of all time,
Yeah.
right? Like just period, right? Like one of the best games of all time for me.
Yeah.
But it's like I'm doing different things in Starfield than I care to do in Cyberpunk. You know. I think that they are two fundamentally different games. Obviously, Cyberpunk looks a lot better. The art direction is better, but it's like
Yeah.
I have a moon farm in Starfield. You can't do that in Cyberpunk. You know?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But your point about engine, that goes back to what I'm saying about fucking Crimson Desert and their Black Space engine. Whereas like that engine, you know, I'm not going to pretend that I know anything about engines or whatever. But whatever they got going on in Pearl Abyss, to be able to just be like, oh, the players want to ride the Legendary Wolf. Oh, we should have thought about that. Okay, well, let's take a few days and let's do that. Versus the Creation engine is like, oh, well, we can't do anything without making Fallout 4 literally worse, which they do every single fucking time. Every single time they update Fallout 4, they just make it worse. And it's like, how are you updating the game to make it better? And it's like, there's more bugs. You're breaking all the mods. You're breaking all the creation mods that we have. And it's exhausting. And it's like, Bethesda, I want to defend you like 99% of the time. But you gotta lock in and keep it together and
I mean, Starfield wasn't that buggy. I'll be honest with you. It actually seemed to be
It wasn't.
It was quite decent even at launch. I thought that year's delay or whatever it was actually really helped them. And that was Microsoft's doing. Bethesda were ready to launch.
I know,
that.
but then look at how long it took them to even implement an in-game map versus, you know.
Bro, I still don't get it. Yeah.
Versus Crimson Desert.
We want to give it praise,
Crimson
but then
Desert
you're
is like, oh, you have a Phoenix now. you can just get a Phoenix now as of yesterday, you know. And it's like,
let's be honest, yeah. Far East Asian developers are more talented. I'm sorry, but the vast majority of them are.
They don't give a shit about crunch like we in the West do, you know.
Exactly.
Crunch as a concept is not like an issue other than like if you die like at work or whatever like that, right?
If you die, as long as you don't die.
But it's like Koreans at school, like we don't get weekends off at school in Korea, you know. Like I didn't go to school in Korea, but Korean students don't get weekends off. You get Sunday off. That's it.
Bro, I was watching a documentary in Korean fucking study. Bro, it is oppressive as fuck. It is so competitive, and you don't have a life. I was watching a documentary on how fucking depressed a lot of the kids were because it's so competitive. You don't get any free times, and I felt sorry for them. And I'm Asian as well. Well, not Far East Asian, but still Asian. I had strict parents, and fucking they're just like, bloody get your fucking grades. You know, nothing's ever good enough. All right,
I like what you called Asha Asian parenting. I was like, oh yeah, that's actually correct, probably. Yeah, like you need a stern fucking Asian hand to fucking just slap the shit out of everybody. You know, Phil is like too white and too soft. It's like, oh,
he's too soft.
You know, that's why we love Phil, because he's like a little teddy bear, and it's like, ooh, he's so funny and he's so charming, and it's like Asha is like, she's cute, but it's like, well, maybe when it comes down to it, she's gonna be like, no, just fucking do it. Pinch your ear, you know.
That's what Xbox needs. Yeah. That's what and she recognizes the fact that Western developers are falling behind, and I love the fact that she'd say it's very candid of her, and I think it's fucking. I think it's a breath of fresh air. Obviously, it's very early days. It's 60 days in. She's made all the right moves. All of this can fucking come back and to slap her in the face, because the execution means everything.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? Like I said, like when you asked, like, you know, does it give me confidence? And it's like, I think she hasn't made a bad move yet, which is amazing for Xbox, because Xbox is always like, dude, like, oh my god, I'll be so mad if like there's some shitty news next week for Xbox. It's like you can't keep doing this. Have a good news cycle and a bad next week or whatever. Like that. It's like, so far it's all been good, and that we haven't had that in several years now. So it's been interesting to see that it's been really interesting to see her work, basically. And again, see communications results and actual price results. And Game Pass is cheaper. I might actually resubscribe to Game Pass now.
And PC Game Pass is cheaper as well.
PC Game Pass is great. PC Game Pass is great. I have my PC right now. That could actually work for me, where I can go play Killzone or whatever right now, you know?
Absolutely. Well, you'll be one of like a dozen playing that game, but yeah, no, absolutely. I didn't realize I had Game Pass the sub auto running, but I was going to cancel it. But now I'm like, oh right, they reduced it. Fucking keep it on now, because they've got their head screwed on right. I have a lot more confidence in the Xbox brand, even in the space of 60 days from this new change of leadership that I didn't expect. But we'll see. We'll see. We've got fucking Forza Horizon coming out in a few weeks. That's going to be fucking, hopefully everyone's expecting to be good. It looks amazing. Paris is out there fucking enjoying his life, taking pictures of cars with his Xbox Project Helix hoodie.
Oh, that's
he's loving
right.
life.
That's why he's out there. Yeah.
Yeah, he's just loving life there. We've got that, and then we've got the summer show, the Xbox big event, which is literally on the day of my wedding, which is amazing. So I won't.
Oh,
be
you're
able
getting married? Hey, congrats, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you, bro. Yeah. So it was a long
Gotta lock
overdue.
it down. You know,
Lock
gotta
down,
lock
man.
it down.
Yeah. Luckily, she's as crazy as me, so that works out. So,
That's always good.
yeah, it's always good. Yeah, but no, bro, like, thank you so much for joining me, man. It's an interesting time on the cusp of what could be a transformational change for this very, very ill-fated brand. Hopefully, can turn things around. Gene Park joined me along with Addict, which was brilliant. Gene, thank you
Shout
so
out to
much.
Addict. Love the Iron Lords.
And Iron Lords are the ones, man. And I love and Addict has been just sat there skulking for 2 years, and I've been saying, fucking yes, Addict, say something in this group, and he's been doing it. Today is his day of reprieve, and I understand him so well. So shout out to Addict and shout out to you, man. Before we go, just tell the people what can they expect. You've got some fucking exclusive things going on. Let the people know.
Yeah. So hopefully soon I'll finally be able to finish my Crimson Desert review. And I said on Twitter, like, you're not gonna expect more Day of Embargo Day reviews from me that much anymore, because I honestly get way more traffic if I just take my time with the game and I review it like a month or two later. Like,
That's fucking
way more traffic.
amazing. That's amazing.
Like,
you don't have to rush.
like
Don't
it's
get lost
not
in the
like
noise.
just a little more traffic or whatever like that. Like, actually, like the most like read stories I've ever made in my entire career are reviews. Like, my Metaphor review was like 2 months late. Fucking like the editors of Washington Post were like, oh my god, like, this was so successful.
Fuck.
This was huge.
But
know?
I don't think anyone. I think others can't get away with that. That's a Gene Park thing.
Well, that it's because I am Gene Tier, right? As Paul Tassi said, and Paul can get away with that too. But it's like, you know, so we just had a whole bunch of layoffs in Washington Post too, right? Like, it's just layoffs everywhere, right? But they did.
That's fucking terrible.
But they did. We lost like half the company, man. It's crazy. Like, it sucks. But they did, like, in a recent meeting, like they wanted to show, like, okay, well, what are the good stories that really like work for us as a company, right? Guess what was one of the examples? My review of Silent Hill F.
What?
Silent Hill F.
The fact that
like,
gaming was even in that conversation for the publication as a whole is crazy. But your
for the whole
review of
publication,
Silent Hill
and
F,
they were like, next to Trump, Iran, blah blah blah, and they're like, look at Gene's review of Silent Hill F, which I wrote a month and a half later. But they were like, look at how many subscriptions he got, look at how many readers he got. So it's like, that's why it's like, you know what? Like, I'm not gonna review Crimson Desert on Embargo Day. Fuck that, you know? Like, this game is massive. This game is 300 hours.
Absolutely.
And if I did review it on like the 10 hours or so that I did play it on, it would have been a bad review. I would have because I didn't like the game that much at first. I thought it was like, it's a cool game, you know? It's
I
cool.
saw your opinions change quite a bit on social.
Oh, I love the game now. I think I think Elden Ring is a better game. To be clear, Elden Ring is a better game.
Yes,
Is a better design game. It is peerless in terms of dungeon design. The boss encounters are amazing. I love the characters and the flexibility of the combat. I like Crimson Desert better.
Damn. Someone's
I'm
gonna clip
having
that
more fun with
fucking-
Crimson Desert. So,
Jeez, Fonz
with a
loving that.
stupid ass story.
Yeah, the story's supposed to be ass.
But it just goes to show I don't really care about story that much in games, man. Because you know what, the story that you play that you make when you're playing, that's the important story.
If the game
Not
gives you those
whatever
tools to
story
do
they're
it, then
telling you.
yes. If the game gives you that agency, then it can make up for any shitty story. If it doesn't have that agency,
Absolutely.
then obviously you're going to be in the firing line. But that's
That's why I mean, like, Starfield, like, the story isn't that great, right? Like I the story was okay,
it's
right?
all right.
But it's like, I feel like I can make better stories on my own, and I do, and that's why I have a lot of fun. And I think that's a bridge. That's a gap that, like, some people can't make. You know, like they need the story fed to them, and I'm not saying that they're like, you know, like lesser than or whatever like that. It's just like their brain works differently or whatever, you know.
Absolutely.
Or they can't. They're not really like self starters in terms of playing games. You know, they need to start for that. But yeah,
If you have a vivid
look forward
imagination,
to my
then that your best stories are in your head, and if you've tried DMT.
Exactly. That's me. So yeah, look forward to my Crimson Desert review coming hopefully next week, maybe in the week after. I also have another piece that I've been writing. It's one of my longest pieces ever. It's about, is video game writing bad?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a straightforward yes.
But it's like, why is it bad though? So I actually talked to a bunch of video game writers and directors, including one who is very famous, and talk a little bit about, what makes video game writing different from TV or books or film or anything.
So they're going to feature in that piece as well?
They're going to feature in that piece too. Yeah. So I talked to 4 different video game writers, and they're all quite prominent. One of them is like really, really prominent, but I'll save that as a surprise. He's got some interesting news to break too. So
wow, that's a very interesting. That's actually a really good, like, the kind of topic I would make a video on. I have my own opinion on why it's bad. I think it's seen, that medium is sometimes seen as like a toy or like an extension, not as mature, and people that the writers are hired who don't maybe necessarily give it the credence that it deserves. But I think
it's seriously whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
But I'm looking forward to your pieces, man. I'm subscribed to Washington Post, so let's see the dank memes.
Thank you.
But yeah, thank you so much, everyone. Smash the like button and shout out to Gene. We're gonna end the stream, what a wicked stream, and a surprise stream, and hopefully everything I've said and my energy doesn't age badly as Asha Sharma does the Xbox rake thing. Hopefully the Xbox rake is a thing of the past. We'll see. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Gene. We'll see you very soon. Peace.